live. Would anyone like to recap the previous session for a hero point?
I can't even remember that. We solved a bunch of puzzles.
Yeah, we solved some puzzles.
Yeah, we went to the Temple of Thor.
Wait, can we establish who's doing it before everyone starts doing
We're
it at the
all
same time?
sharing.
We're all doing it together.
We're all sharing because we each get.
Yeah, right.
Everybody gets 1/4 of a hero point.
We're gonna agree. And when our powers combine, we will use that hero point.
It's more like if someone fails and like you really want them to have the hero point to re-roll, but they don't have one, it's like the charity hero point.
All right, you guys want a charity hero point? Like a
No.
We shouldn't bend the rules.
I mean, you can do it.
Do whatever.
There aren't any rules.
Doesn't matter much.
I'm bad at like rewarding them, so we can toss one in a pool. We can have a hero point pool.
Remind me, it's still the one we start with every session, right?
Yeah, you can start
with
one.
Yeah.
I have one hero point.
I have one.
That means I have one too.
And we can have a pool of one if you guys are gonna recap all at the same time.
I like that. Yeah.
We're all just got it.
There was
the same time, so you can't
four
hear.
rooms, so
Yeah.
it's 4 of you.
Oh,
Somebody
onto the
start.
temple. Onto the temple, and
The
we.
first test had 3 criminals, and we were supposed to invoke justice on the person that needed to be punished the most. 3 suspected criminals. And it was Alara Fielding, Liza Astley, and Marcus Blackwood. And Liza Astley is the one who needed to go because they had no remorse for what they were doing, I think.
She just sounded like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That was the one that was involved in the trafficking of people.
Yeah.
You guys gave justice to.
The next was the picture room that May knew how to do. Go for it, May.
That one involved us cycling water back and forth to a certain level and then taking it all back at once. It was apparently a Die Hard reference that I didn't know. It was just a math puzzle with moving water back and forth. Once we did it 3 different times, we got our stone.
There was the room with the blood. You had to like write yourself with it and then write in blood. I forget what we had to write, but I remember the room.
I had to make a key with my blood.
That's what it was. It was a key.
Yeah,
right?
it was a key.
And then there was a room where we had to fight some trolls. More so,
That's right.
shine some light on these trolls.
Where the entire team, I was saying break the windows, and Nick was like, "No, don't do that. It's the dumbest idea ever."
Yeah, I was telling everybody that we shouldn't do that thing, and they all talked me into it. And then we were presented with a large black and red scaled dragon egg that Mike finally touched.
Touched it.
Touched it.
I was this close.
By touching it, you kind of tried to confer with Kaylor and got some you were able to recall some knowledge.
I got some sensations. I didn't get any actual.
No direct guidance from Kaylor.
That was more than you.
I got like the feeling. I got a feeling. I got an inkling. That's all I got.
A feeling.
All right, so you guys are standing in the inner sanctum of the temple. You got hand on an egg.
So how big is this thing?
It's like...
Are we talking football? Are we talking ostrich egg? Are we talking dinosaur egg? How big are we talking here?
A foot?
Does this make sense?
You ever thought
this wide? Like a foot
So
wide?
shoulder length?
Yeah, I'd say
not
like
quite
ostrich
shoulder.
egg.
little less than a shoulder length, and then
It's like about an ostrich egg, like a little bit bigger, probably.
it's bigger than a bit bigger than an ostrich egg, like taller than an ostrich egg. It's kind of like almost like it's more narrow than an ostrich egg.
Ooh, it takes a little more.
Wizardy.
So it's down here.
Yeah,
What
but
if an
one
ostrich
person, like as you feel it, it's like it's not super heavy. So like one person could
Oh, so it's up here.
Easily carried. I
carry
pick it up.
It's more cumbersome than it is heavy. It's all.
After like 20 minutes of doing like the Indiana Jones thing with like wiping my head, I pick up the egg
All right.
and I put it to full size. And
We all gasp and take a step back at the same time.
Does Drace erupt into flames?
Nope. But as
Grease dot.
you pick it up, and like as you exhale, and like cold breath comes out of your mouth as you exhale.
I can do that anyway.
I mean, yeah.
You never know.
if it's cold enough. So you feel like just cold air come out of your mouth.
Ooh.
That's it. Nothing else really. Nothing activates. Nothing happens when you pick it up. You can feel some presence of power.
It was like biting into a York peppermint patty.
Trace,
it's kind of
did
like
you
that. Yeah.
Did you just pop some gum or something? That was a little shitty,
got-
that breath of yours.
I got the sensation.
Another magic trick.
So you have the
I feel
egg.
good about this.
Are you
I'm-
leaving?
Well, we got what we came for.
Do we
Yeah.
like
Well, like
Talk.
the air got colder when we picked up the egg.
No, just Drace's breath.
I always wonder in situations like this where you go through like a system of like tests and rooms. Like, do you have to go back over all the things you did? Like, the bodies like disappeared, they dropped. I know. Otherwise, we'd be stepping over the people that you killed like on the way back out. Like,
Well, I think on this situation, they were all on like different offshoots of like the main room, so it's literally just us going back the same way we came because all the stuff
Yeah,
we were doing was on the side.
Yeah, this
That is
wasn't.
true.
Yeah, this wasn't like a pathway through. This was 4 separate rooms. And you guys.
But
were-
usually, yes.
it looks like they kind of like auto reset the rooms.
yeah, all of everything reset.
ready for the
This
next
just really wants us dead.
adventuring.
The next egg.
Because there's no egg. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as we leave, just like another egg just like popped. Like,
For the
I
next
thought that would
time.
too.
All right, so you guys go to leave, right? So you can head back up to the main hall of the temple. And when you
Is there
get up,
still that weird miasma going on, or I'm just wondering, does it seem like it's coming from the egg, or is that just
it's not as much as it was before, like in terms of like the feeling that you get like when as you're walking through. It's not as like it's not as like apparent, I guess. It's more subtle, but you can there's still some power here.
Are we gonna grow like another head or something by being near this egg for too long, or is it
Man, I didn't know you had breathing problems, May. Talking about your asthma, I didn't know.
Anyway, you guys got to the main hall, and you see standing there in the main hall is Corvus.
Oh my god, he's already here.
Oh
Holy
shit!
shit, man, you just pop up everywhere.
Quickly put the egg behind my back.
That's yeah, you can hide it.
Hey, bro.
You can make a if you're really trying to hide it, you have to make a stealth check.
I mean, he knows we have it. He's here for
He
a
knows we
reason.
have it.
I
He
know.
knows we have it.
He sees you hide it like behind your back or carry it behind your back, and he just says,
a reaction.
he says, "Well done, my friends. It took you no time at all, I see. Is there somewhere safe you can stash the egg until we have dealt with the general?"
I believe we have some places that we can put it.
I mean, it's
We
up
do?
to you. If you don't, I can take it somewhere safely at once. However,
Yeah,
I mean,
if
that
I
sounds-
take it, I will likely not return in time for you to deal with Hart.
that's fine.
No.
No, that's not fine at all.
we only did this for your help.
We need your assistance in getting to Hart. So we will put the egg in safekeeping and then rendezvous with you.
What you good at, Corvus? You like to heal people and shit? Like what you do?
It's a. I think in the coming time you'll see what I'm capable of.
More importantly, are there more of you?
Not here. I'm the only one that's here. We are
Can you
spread.
bring
We are
more?
spread out, and we are few.
Hey.
Well, one is better than none.
So you have a place to stash it.
Yes.
Cool.
Very well. Let me at least escort you, so the egg can stay hidden beneath my cloak.
No, we have it. I'm going to cast illusory disguise and place it under like my dress and make it look like I'm pregnant.
Okay.
You could probably make less attention of it. Like you're literally asking people to try to touch it, and like you're making a show
That's true.
of the egg.
Couldn't you just turn it into a backpack or part of the
Or
outfit?
something.
Why wouldn't I make it a pregnant baby belly?
Because other people in town have seen you before? As the only outsider that has been here for probably
Oh,
ever?
that's true. That's
Now,
true.
All of a sudden, you're pregnant.
I did not cast illusory disguise. It was just a suggestion.
I assure you, I can handle it, and it will
No.
go unnoticed.
Give him the fucking egg.
No.
Trace has it, so.
Do you?
I have it, but I am. We're trying. We want to make sure your intentions are pure. We just kind of met you.
I assure you, Rebaño
Oh.
Roja is a friend to the Bygone Order. Back in my day, my colleagues would call me the Spirit of Eggs. So this one is in good hands.
See, some kind of spirit of eggs.
I would
That
often
sounds-
tend to the children and make sure they receive the best care. I think I can tend to
You
an
just-
egg.
Can you just give us a moment, Corvus?
Very well.
I'm gonna just huddle everyone real quick.
He walks away.
Okay, let's just vote. Who thinks we should give him the egg?
We
Yay.
did this in the Discord. I was just riling you all up. You all are actually going for that at this point? Give him the freaking egg.
Okay, fine. Give him the egg.
Fine, but when he turns into fucking Jafar, then we'll know that we.
You mean
I
right
believe-
now?
Ha ha!
If he betrays us, we kill him. It's that easy.
Exactly. Let's kill him.
Now he becomes all powerful.
So, you
What's he
hand,
gonna
him
do with the egg? We already have it and we're not doing anything.
It's
the,
true.
you hand him the egg. He puts it beneath his cloak and like is able to hold it with both hands with his hands hidden beneath the cloak, and you can't even notice that it's there because he has a pretty baggy cloak. And
Wait, he holds it with his what?
with his hands,
He's got his hands in his shirt.
he has hands, yeah.
Yeah, Tengu have hands.
Okay.
And yeah, he says lead the way.
Alrighty.
So I assume when you all are saying that we have a secret outhouse, we're referring to the place outside of town where the car is?
I mean, that's kind of what I meant.
Yeah.
Guess you guys gonna
That's
head
really
out of
good.
town, out to the hidden huts.
Yes.
But now, do we trust that person? That's the other question.
I mean, if we don't trust that person, why are we here in the first place?
Yeah, we
Point.
can't not trust everyone. They're an ally.
That's
Listen,
what we
man,
said last
we
campaign.
trust everybody again until we get burned. That's just how we have to play
Yes.
the game.
Yeah.
Play it. Otherwise, the twist won't be as sweet for Scott. So
What twist? This is real life, my friends. This is real shit we're talking about, dude. That egg is
Not
I
everything
don't
is an M. Night Shyamalanian tale. Sometimes there's a bad guy, and you just gotta fucking take him out.
You just gotta give him an egg every now and again.
You just gotta give him an egg.
have trust issues.
Uh,
All
Okay,
right, so you guys can head through town. Yeah, to the hidden huts. You make it there in no time, and Beatrice is there. She can see she's moved the car like to over where the huts are, and you can see like where where the bullet holes were from like all the damage that you guys took on the way there, that there's just like new metal kind of plated over it. So like it's very splotchy, but it's like but it's just like you see like new plates of metal kind of like blended into the existing metal of the car. So like the damage has been fixed, but not like painted over. So you can still see all the spots where like you guys took
So potential plan to steal a car on our way out is still a possibility here. However, at the very least, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, she sees you guys come in, and she sees Chorus, and she's like, what the fuck is this? Is that a bird guy?
Yeah.
Bird person.
Wait,
What,
so
does he not look trustworthy?
So I just want to confirm. Everybody else around town couldn't see Corvus's actual face because whatever magic he's doing.
He takes down his he has like a glamour that he puts up.
Well, clearly he's using magic, so obviously he's on our side. So
He has like the ability,
outside of being a bird guy,
he has the ability to make like a humanoid face, like as an illusion, but like his nose remains long like a beak, so like he looks ridiculous, but it's at least humanoid. But he drops that as you guys come to the hut. It doesn't last forever, so he says, "I hope you can. This is somebody that you guys trust to keep the egg safe." And he unveils his cloak and.
So do we. Yes, we totally do.
Yeah, of course. That's what's her face?
Corvus is Beatrix. Beatrix is Corvus.
Beatrix Trace. Yeah. That's her name. We trust her with our lives.
Yeah.
At least with our car.
With our car, and if you trust them with your car, you trust them with your egg.
She
All right,
says,
Beatrix, this place is a hideout of some kind, so obviously you have some kind of hidey hole to store things away. We need to use said hidey hole.
Gross.
She says, "Yeah, no problem." And like she pulls back some blankets and stuff that were on the ground, and you can see like a thatch gate she can open, and it goes down just a couple feet. She's got some other things stored down there.
What, fucking Jews?
She can just kind of hide it among the other shit that she's got. So even if someone were to like find that spot, like it would just kind of look like a bunch of junk together.
Little thatch. A few feet down.
She puts it down there. She says, "I will keep, it should be safe here. Yeah, I don't foresee if anyone even comes by here, they probably won't find this, and even if they do, it just looks like I just have
They'll
a bunch
disappear.
of stuff."
We'll be fine.
Yep. Yeah, so she promises to keep the egg safe, and yeah, you guys.
So egg secured, ally obtained. We should probably start planning our assassination attempt now, or were we kidnapping? I keep getting that mixed up. Were we
I think we're
kidnapping or
mistaken.
assassinating the general?
I believe we're mistaken.
We're not kidnappers.
I thought that.
Did she say that she wanted him alive?
Pretty sure.
I
Kazor?
forget. No, Hart. Do we need information from him, or were we just stopping his operation here and taking him down?
So the one thing that you know about General Hart is that he has, like in one of the letters that the president sent him, he holds a key, like what they call the God Key.
Burglary. So
It says, I
assassination
wrote
and
down the
burglary.
ultimate goal is to bring a heart to Kazor.
Right, there you go. A lot.
Well, I thought Hart was offering souls to Kazor to cleanse magic. Or he was trading souls to Noaris to suppress magic, rewarding from General from Easthart, hold on to God Key, ridding Jeffrey of power. That's what I had from all the letters. Regardless, so we need a key. We need to get rid of Hart. I don't think we need much more from Hart other than that. So, I mean, I guess, Drace, I think you care about, liberating this town or whatever, but I mean,
Yeah, I just thought someone told us we had to take him alive.
Oh, I have another note that says that she wants his head.
Oh, well then we kill him then.
I think that was
Yeah.
more like, bring me his fucking head. Like, not literally chop off his head and bring it to me.
Yeah, the God Key is gonna let Jeffrey out, right?
I mean, it's a key holding a god, I guess. So maybe.
So, I mean, that makes sense to me. I still wanna, wow, why can I not think of the word? Sabotage the tools of the tree cutter downer thingies, like chainsaws and junk.
Well, we got to figure out an order of operations because I imagine as soon as we go on this plan, we're going to have to leave immediately afterwards. So I know that you wanted to to do your thing on the way out. My current idea of what we could potentially do is, I don't know if Corvus has any flashy magical things or you have any ideas for big disruption to the town, but to do something that will potentially draw some of the attention away from the fort while we sneak in through the main entrance. Well, not the main entrance, the trap door. And we can cause some kind of massive distraction. We go through there at a timed interval. At that point in time, only the top brass should be there, and it should be an easy assassination burglary after that. At the very least, some of the foot soldiers should be sent away to go deal with it, depending on how big it is. Corvus, do you know anything flashy? I don't know if you just do the whole base thing or what, but
I mean, I could just be a bear and wreak a lot of havoc.
well, the problem is if you're a bear and wreaking havoc, you're not trying to attack Hart with us.
Oh, and that's the heart attack. That's the heart attack. I don't
Operation Heart Attack is what we'll call it now.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I obviously want to be in the middle of that. I thought this was for like maybe the destruction of the, or is this? Are we doing everything all at once? Kind of. Is that kind of the idea?
I imagine that once we come down on this place, any remaining heat is going to be heavy, so we're gonna need to bug out at that point in time.
Okay.
So we should do this when we're ready to do the bugging out.
Is our car operational?
It drove before. Right now, it just has extra plates on it, so it'll drive.
Yeah, it'll drive.
Looks like it's been shot.
That's fine. Yeah, if we do anything with the equipment, we want to do that first before we start Operation Heart Attack.
Or have it in some way planned into the distraction, or in some way set to go off while we're doing it. Whatever we do, we need to make sure that some kind of thing is drawing some of the heat off of the fort, and that we're able to get in and get out during it.
Maybe that can be the distraction. The question is how we do that.
Well,
Corvus, what magic tricks do you know?
He's like, well, I can make a really loud, booming, kind of percussive explosion.
I mean, percussive is fine, but I was thinking more of the explosion.
Well, it's not really something I specialize in. I'm
always a magic user, never a proper tool one.
Wow, is that like always the bridesmaid, never the bride kind of thing was there?
It sounds like.
Caddy.
What is it, Betty?
So I can try to cause a distraction, if you like.
So I have a question about a spell.
Okay, that's good.
It's called Phantom Crowd.
Go.
Okay.
It lasts up to 10 minutes. It says a tightly packed crowd of humanoids appropriate to the area appear, facing you and agreeing loudly with anything you say. A creature that touches a member of the crowd or makes a seek action to examine the crowd can attempt to disbelieve my illusion. The crowd is difficult terrain for anyone who hasn't disbelieved the illusion. When you spend one or more actions to cast a composition spell,
It makes a bunch of fake people around you.
Right, but it's around me, so then again, like, I'm not able to assist.
Correct. And it needs to be sustained, so it's something you'll have to constantly be focusing on as well.
I could also do a confetti cloud.
I don't know if that's enough of a distraction. I mean, we could
It
call
also
them.
goes into the whole you'd be outside rather than inside with us thing.
I can shoot my cloud out there. Phrasing, but
So, phrasing. Yeah. Are we going straight for this thing? Are we calling people in? Like, do we want to call Vish or anybody else to make a distraction? I mean, we could potentially call other people to try to make the distraction too. I mean,
Orvis, can you bring more people in?
I'm not sure bringing more bird people to the town is a great idea. What about you guys? Do you have more friends? I mean, you guys.
We have friends, May. I don't
Yeah.
know if you understand what I'm saying. I know you haven't been here the whole time. But yes, let's call Vish. And the Peters.
We have this, and we have the Peters, and we have freaking
The Red
Team
Teeth.
You got a,
Oh, yeah.
got a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
Do we have enough time to be waiting for them to arrive? I mean, they're several hours away.
It'll take a couple.
Maybe not.
It'll take a couple hours, but you know,
I mean, we told them that we were waiting for our ride to pick us up anyway, so a few more strangers coming into town isn't necessarily going to tip
Yeah.
anything off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll tell them to all carpool, so they don't.
Or rather, just meet us out here rather than going into town proper.
All right. Well, why don't we head back to the inn so that we can use the phone and make some phone calls.
go for
Okay.
it. You can head back to the inn. No
You don't have a
problem.
phone here? Wait, you don't have a phone here?
No phone at the hidden huts. No phone.
What good is that?
So Beatrice is gonna stay
Yes.
with the egg.
Oh.
You guys head back to the Harvest Haven, and you can go back to your rooms and use the phones. I'm assuming you want a little privacy and not use the bar phone.
Correct.
It occurs to me, is this still like the time period where you had to call like an operator to be connected to somebody else, or is that?
Excuse me. Well, in this universe, you have phone numbers you can just dial.
Okay.
Since
I wasn't sure if we were getting third parties involved with this conversation or not.
They're rotary, though. So who's calling who?
I will call the Red Teeth.
Okay. You
Do
call
we, is there any reason why we could think that? I guess we don't trust Carmine enough to get him involved.
Wait, we're calling the Red Teeth? That was our backup?
It's one of them.
Hey, we just need bodies and distractions.
It's bodies, man. Yeah, they can distract with their hellhound, Sparky. You don't think
They
they'd
also
be a good
have-
distraction, May?
The Peters.
I feel like they were the type to just barely being held by a leash as of right now, and well, better than nothing.
Yeah, they're literal just bodies. I mean, I hope they die, so we don't have to pay them. That'd be great.
All right. So Bessie, you gonna call Red Teeth?
Bessie.
I don't know.
Yes, don't let May talk you out of what we know is a great idea.
You want to call Carmine?
You can call whoever.
Talk
you
us out of
like.
keeping a dragon. Don't let us talk him out of calling all of our super friends.
Right, yeah, I'll call Val and
Magic
Floyd.
users.
All right, cool. So
Our
you call,
full army.
You call Val and Floyd. Floyd answers the phone. Hello.
Hi, yes.
Hello.
What are you wearing today? No, I'm just joking. This is Bessie.
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 I'm glad you
Who am
called.
I speaking with?
This is Floyd.
Do you have any
You're
news
welcome.
for us?
Yes. That's why I'm glad you called. You know how you told us to keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Absolutely.
Word around town is that Argo Straub is coming to town. I'm surprised he's leaving High Reach for Miss Moore, given what y'all did to his military here. That you hear like a scuffle with the phone, and then you hear Val's voice. She says, "This guy don't fuck around. He obviously has business here, and he wants to take care of that. He can't trust anyone else to do it. Normally they'd throw the guy a parade, but with the string of what they're calling terrorist attacks, it's more of a tour of mourning. I don't know."
What's his name again? Argo something?
Straub.
Straub, the president.
Oh, Straub.
Yeah,
The president.
You know, the president.
Freaking
Where's he headed? Towards our hometown?
Yeah.
Which one at this
Do
point?
you know when he's supposed to be arriving?
No, it's just heard around town that he's coming, and
Let's see.
I heard it
What's
on
that?
The radio. I can't remember what the show is called with Basilio.
What? It's probably Lucas Law.
No, Basilio.
Lucas Law. It's
Was there gun?
Lucas Law.
Basilio. Wasn't it renamed for Basilio?
Yeah, but I mean, barely. Oh, are you telling me something? Is he like?
No, just
Is he
Did
temporary.
he take over your show?
I
Temporary.
can hear this. I can hear this phone. Yeah, but like, what? You like? He's not. He's not. This sounds like he's taking over, man.
I
Like,
think-
you're scaring me.
I think
Wow,
you.
it's been
I
3
think you
days
named
regarding
it.
your place.
I'm pretty sure you gave it the name, like Basilio's Bulletin or something.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, sure. I did. You're right. You didn't write it down.
Nope.
I think.
What are you
I think
guys
I
doing
noticed
today?
that.
What's your plan for the next day or two?
Probably order some takeout and maybe get a dirty potato or something.
You want to come up to Green Flower?
No questions. Just like, be here.
Green flower for what?
Uh,
Floyd grabs
I
his
gotta
phone
go.
back. He's like, "You want us to come all the way to
Maybe let's-
fucking Green Flower?
I'll make it worth your while.
How so?"
Well, what interests you?
Do you take payments of dragon eggs?
Oh,
You can-
We don't want to defend the dragon egg. Nay, shut up.
Yeah, that's an awful idea, of course. But
um,
you didn't say anything to them, and instead you're deciding to give them all your fake money.
make a diplomacy check or intimidation. I don't know how you're doing it. However, whatever you
I was like, yeah, intimidate them and offer them no money.
Or deception, just a lie.
or lie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do diplomacy as a 28.
Okay.
Can't we just tell them?
I'm gonna say, just come help us out, guys. We got your back, you got ours. I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. Come up here.
Floyd says, "All right, you
Help
are
us
paying
take out
us.
a general.
Take out a general?
Or distract
Yeah.
people so that we
Are
can
you
take out the
fucking
general.
Just a little bit of light terrorism.
Are you gonna pay us any more for coming to help you take someone out?"
Probably.
Is it a no if I say no to that?
Val grabs the phone and she says, "We need a car."
Do you have
Call
an extra car?
Stan. Can we see if Carmine would lend them a car?
You have to talk to him.
Okay, stand by. I'll call you back. Start packing.
Can you like dial another person in? Like,
Probably
No
not.
three-way call.
Rotary.
Someone else call
someone
Carmine.
else who- Carmine's your best friend. You basically you're lovers.
We're not. Ew, he's so old.
First of all, he's not that old,
So you-
but also
But Bessie's super young and she doesn't date old men.
he's not old, but that's
Oh.
fine.
How old is he?
You're thinking
I
of
don't know.
a different guy. You must be.
31.
Bessie's like in early 20s. That's ancient to her.
It's okay. So what are we doing now?
I think Drace or Luca should call Carmine and ask him if he wants to come or lend the Red Teeth a car.
I think we just need a car.
He
I mean,
owes
let's
us.
Pick him up. Does he?
He could pick him up
He
and
already
come
did.
out.
He gave us tons of money. I don't know if he owes us anything.
People can just owe favors without having payment.
Up to you guys.
I'm not calling Carmine. You can call Carmine because that's your.
My only thing about calling Carmine is that he has an in with all the military folk. So we
You can
can't
just
really
easily
tell
route
him. We can't really
Call
tell him
him
what
bitch.
we're up to, but we could say, "Hey, can you lend a car to a friend so they can come get us?"
I will remind
I
you
don't
that
really trust-
Carmine runs a criminal enterprise.
Yeah, I don't really trust Carmine. Like, I would say maybe we ask the Peters if they can come and they have a car.
Yeah.
Everyone call the Peters.
Vish and the Peters.
Yes, that's what I was gonna do.
Who's
Call
calling?
them.
Do it.
Well, now that Drace said he was going to, he can go for it. We can call more people.
Fine. Calling up Vish.
You call up, yeah, you call up Fish, and he answers, "Hello. How can I help you?"
Good sir, this is Drace. Do you remember me?
Of course, I remember this. We drink together. Your group going to pay me 401k.
Yes. Well, how would you like 401k right now if you come help us out?
You're going to pay me
You guys just
Oh,
cannot
well,
help yourselves.
okay.
Like, what the fucking hell?
Maybe
What are you
not
talking
literally
about? I didn't offer to pay the Red Teeth anything.
Maybe not 401k, but we'll make it worth your while.
what you need.
Would
What
you be able
need
to
help?
pick up our friend and help? You want to help pick out a general? You want to help distract a general? Going to create some chaos.
You pay and yeah, Fish and the Peters can come cause chaos. You point us in the right direction. We help you.
I like it. Where are the Red Teeth at? What's their address? I don't know what their address is.
We got it last time.
Their
Our-
address.
Yeah, just tell them to stop by there, wherever it is.
If you could stop by and pick up our friends first, we need you out in Greenflower ASAP.
You're in Greenflower. Okay.
Yeah,
And you pay.
we pay.
All right. It'll be tight fit if you want the Red Teeth. They have big dog.
We've already talked to them. They know you're coming. We'll be on the lookout.
It should be okay. Peters used to work in circus, so they fit into small car. Floyd and Val will have to make do.
We were hoping you'd have a clown car.
Wait, did he call the Peters or Fish?
Fish? The Peters work for
I
Fish.
call it
Okay.
Peter's work.
Yeah, man.
All right, we come. It'd be a few hours, but we're
That's no problem.
you tell him to meet you like outside the city or whatever.
Or should we meet him at the house, the safe house?
Yes.
Yeah, outside the city.
Yeah, meet us at, I don't know what I say, wherever that safe house is.
That's
We
fine.
just give the coordinates or whatever.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
has GPS to understand the coordinates.
He hangs up. So they are going to pick up the Red Teeth.
All right, I call the Red Teeth back.
Yep. Floyd answers. Hello.
Okay. Fish and the Peters are coming to get you, and you guys are all gonna come up here for a little rendezvous.
Okay. That's
All
Wait,
of our
get the soup
friends
guy.
are...
Get the soup guy. Tell them to round up a soup guy.
Hey, you guys were saying that you were gonna get a dirty potato. You see Dano recently?
Didn't they say there wasn't even enough room in the car for them?
Dano's
We need this.
I'm pretty sure I
been
heard him
around,
say
but he hangs out
sweet.
sometimes at the Lucky Potato.
How's he been doing?
He's, I mean, I think he's getting better. He's put on a little bit of weight.
Potatoes do that to you. It's all
Yeah.
those carbs, man. You can't do that with all
Yeah,
those carbs.
if you're gonna do that, you gotta work out more than he is.
All right, we'll pack your bags because I don't know exactly what time they're gonna be there, but we'll see you soon. I can't wait. Miss you. Bye. Then I hang up.
Okay.
Love you.
Cool. You hang up. So they're gonna be picked up. Anything?
Do we think we need anyone else? We want to call. God, it's so long. What's our boss's name?
Freddie?
Freddie.
Ready?
I don't
Freddie,
think
thank you.
Freddie has it in him.
Freddy's fucked
You
up.
might not.
I know. We don't want
Might
Freddy to die. We want Freddy to live some years out. So
He
Let's,
is deserving of a break. Maybe he can help us with the president after this.
Maybe we should call. Let's call Freddy and just tell him what we heard.
I like that.
Luca, you call Freddy. Tell him about
oh yeah,
Stroud.
I'll call Fred. Sure, I'll call Freddy. I'll always call Freddy. Give good old Freddy a
I should have called
call.
Freddy right now.
I have him on the horn as we speak.
Yeah,
I'm already
you
talking
can
to
call the
him.
Whisper Well, and Anita will pass the phone to Freddy. He's there. Hello.
Freddy,
Yes.
you old so and so.
Luca.
I'm gonna tell you everything about our plans and things out loud on the phone.
You may want to be careful with that, but as long as you're around people
Just
you trust.
kidding. I am a cryptographer. I know how to talk in secret.
Yep, you can talk in code, but you can tell me what you're saying to him. But we can consider it.
Absolutely. Yeah. He gets it. It's every fifth word. Is my code? Is what I'm really saying to him. I don't know how to do that, so you're just gonna have to.
You both have to be writing it down, probably. That's fine.
Absolutely, yeah. We're exactly. That's exactly. But we're used to that. We're old buddies, so we always take notes on whenever we call each other on the phone, just in case.
All right, so you give him a heads up of what's going on, and he says, "Do you need my help? Should I come and assist?"
Freddie, I don't think we can ask that of you, my man. I mean, we've seen you die a few times at this point, and we just want you to get better.
But tell him about Stroud.
I did. Didn't you hear me when I said I told him all the things? I think I told him that.
Yeah, you told him stuff.
Yeah, he did. All the things.
So you are going to have to convince him not to come because of his feelings. So like you're gonna have to roll something for that.
Here, let me talk to him.
You want to talk some sense into him, May?
Yeah, let me talk to him.
Okay, sure. I was
Ready.
gonna fail the roll, so he came.
Booker.
Freddie,
Yeah.
darling, it's nice that you want to help, but you hired me specifically for this reason. I haven't killed them yet. It's okay. But everything is gonna be fine. There's no need for you to trouble yourself. I got this. Thank you.
Oh, I grabbed the phone
Uh-huh.
and I say, Freddie, May went on a date.
No,
I
I
forgot to tell you.
Freddie, that was a lie.
I mean, technically, in May, let's not saying this out loud so she understands what's happening, but still's got a little something going on,
Yeah,
right?
like after her date, she is glowing.
No. What? Not a date?
I don't know. Wilbur would say
Not-
different, probably.
As she's personally whispering to you, not in front of Freddy. Anyway, again, Freddy, it's all okay. I'm watching them. You trust me, it'll be fine.
So
When have I ever let you down?
I will allow you guys to make a group check against Freddy to try to stop him from coming.
Okay.
What would that
Is
roll
there
be?
one main person, everybody else aiding then?
No, I'll just do if two of you succeed, then it's a success.
What are we
What
rolling?
type of check?
Well, it could be you could use diplomacy. I would say Booker probably use intimidation. Or,
I'm diplomacy.
if that makes sense, or what?
I was rolling deception because I'm obviously lying. That you
Or
guys are all
deception.
crazy.
Deception's fine.
Oh,
Yep.
18
Yeah.
is the die roll on that.
This is my best.
Nat 1. on my
What did
diplomacy
you roll,
check.
Mike?
Dirty 20.
I rolled a 22.
Okay, we passed. Maybe.
I'm sorry. It was a nat 1, an 18, a dirty 20, and a 22.
Yeah.
Freddy says, "I'm on my way," and he hangs up.
Oh
Freddy
You
go
probably need
back.
like really high rolls to stop him.
Freddy about.
Well, I mean, for level
to
5, those were terrible rules. So it's
Yeah. Yeah, the DC was 22 on that that you had to beat.
Oh
no! So I'm the only one that
You
succeeded.
were the only one that succeeded. Yeah.
That's nuts.
So
That's
Freddy
funny.
is headed up your way.
As soon as we
Yeah,
hang
Freddy.
up, I look over at May and be like, "Hey, May,
Tell
How
Freddy to pick up
exactly-
the soup
what is
guy.
your
I
relationship
tell
with-
Freddy to pick up the soup guy.
Yeah.
Just threw that in there.
You threw pick up the soup guy in there.
Absolutely.
All right. That's okay. Yeah, he heard it.
Yeah.
Does anyone know this guy?
Hey. Well, now we got a plan for this.
So we have plenty of distractions now. We have a whole crew.
Well, they're going to be here in a few hours, so we may as well start our planning now. Let's take a because this is where we got the map in the first place. So let's take a look at the map over the table. Oh no, I'm sorry. We have to go back to the safe house for that, and just kind of start plotting out our plan here. We have to beat them there anyway. What time of the day is this?
It's like afternoon.
They'll be here in a few hours, so they'll be here by nightfall. That works out not
What's
so
our
well
distraction?
because
Why not?
What kind of distraction?
Because we have to come back here at night, or else we're gonna be MIA. Well, we can wait for them as long as we can over at the hidden huts, and then we can at least start our planning session there.
I mean, I'm assuming like Beatrix is gonna have like tents and stuff for them to crash in, right?
I mean, it's the hut itself, and
There's a hut
worst case
and-
scenario, they'll live. All right, so we currently have, if I understand correctly, 3 groups assisting us. We have the Red Teeth, whoever else you guys called, and then Freddy and the Soup Guy for some reason.
Soup guy is integral part of the plan.
I feel like we should start looking at targets for our distraction in this case. Luca, I know it was important to you that we do some environmental terrorism.
Yeah, I could like just throw water all over them with a nice little hydraulic push, maybe, and like just ruin all the awful machines.
Well, again, I was thinking more that they would be doing that while we were attacking. So I don't know if we want to lead the
that's
plan
right.
towards whatever that would be, but specifically, you were angry at the logging area or the docks, or
Yeah, they're cutting down trees, man. I want them to stop cutting down the freaking trees. You're the one who's
Freaking
talking about
tree.
my anathema, and I'm over here saying I don't want them cut down any more trees, bro.
I don't even know what anathema means. So it's
You brought that up with my what's
out of character.
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
me either.
anathema, or I don't know how to pronounce it.
Anathema.
I don't either. But for some reason, something's telling me to destroy those machines. Something deep inside me, and I just need it to happen. I don't know if I could let somebody else take care of it. I can't trust the fucking Peters to hup it up. You know, like I don't know. I understand what you're saying. I also want to kill Hart, but you're making everything all into one. And I feel like we could do one thing and then maybe the next, like in a linear set of events.
Well, if we did the destruction covertly, then nobody would be the wiser.
Well, I thought that the point of the destruction was so that they would be the wiser, so it would draw them away from the fort while we're killing Hart.
Well, if that's what we wanted to do for the distraction, but if we wanted to do something else.
Yeah, I wasn't even honestly thinking that was the distraction so much as just something else to do. I don't know if that would distract them, because I think that's kind of off from the rest of the town, isn't it? Like
Well, the logging area is directly behind the fort, if I remember correctly. Unless
It is
that was
behind
one
the
of
fort.
the
Yeah,
logging
there's
areas.
like the heavily forested area.
Well, aren't we gonna also try to get in through the
Correct.
field?
Yes, but we're hoping that they won't be in the kitchen at that point in time because as many people from the guard station will be outside of the guard station.
Okay,
Hardly
well,
obvious
never
that
mind.
isn't going to do anything, but
Well, then we could do that then. Let's do the distraction as that. Okay, well, then what are we gonna do? How are they going to destroy that shit and make such a...
Didn't Corvus say he can do an explosion?
sound explosion,
Mhm.
not an
He can-
actual explosion.
Well, can't Sparky like? Well, you don't want the trees to be damaged.
No,
Sparky
I
has a
prefer-
fire breath. He could light the forest on fire, but that's kind
I'd
of...
rather that not be the thing.
Well, if you
Loki
care
would
more
not-
about like the infrastructure, because what they're doing is they're sending the logs up the river, you could use Sparky's fire breath to light the pier on fire, not near any trees, by water, so it's not likely to immediately destroy the town, and at the same time would cause enough of a panic that people would be trying to deal with it.
It would halt the production a little bit. Like,
Scott, are you streaming?
Why?
Because I'm trying to watch it. It just says,
I don't see video either.
"Hello, I'm up, dog," but I'm not here at the moment.
Just have a watch live button.
I had to refresh it, and now I see it.
Yeah, I'm up. Yeah, just refresh the page.
I had to refresh, yeah.
I don't know. Can we toss the machines into the river as well as set the pier on fire?
We have 4 different groups of people that can potentially do things. Obviously, I want
Yeah.
Freddy to stay out of the thing, but if you have a whoever the muscle heads that you guys were talking
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
have them
Peters.
toss things in the water.
Yeah, I think that sounds great.
It was like a
Set,
perfect
set
job for
fire. Let the Peters take Sparky. They're gonna take all the machinery they can by hand and throw it in the river / water source, a la Boston Tea Party. And Sparky is gonna set the pier on fire.
So red teeth on the pier, the Peters attacking the logging equipment. I feel like Freddy shouldn't be by himself. I don't know what the suit guy you guys are talking about is, so we should probably send him with Corvus if he's going to
guy's-
actually be contributing to this, though I'd still rather him not. Um,
Well, let's give Freddy something like that's completely like asinine and like it's just not even a part of the thing, so he's safe.
Could we
Like,
use
rep-
them as a final line of resort if for some reason they start heading back from the other 2 things? Corvus
Freddy
can
is
draw them away
going
with
to die.
I don't want that, so that's why
know.
I'm trying to figure this out.
It's me. He had a good life.
Oh shit. I know. Well, honestly, how do you want to go out if you're that kind of person? You want to go out doing what you love, you know, resisting government.
Not have Freddy
Wait,
die,
let's just-
please.
Let's just
Let's
assume that this is all gonna work out.
Well, it definitely is, but I mean, Freddy still can die, and we're on it, and it all still work out.
But like, I mean, the peons. Do we really think the peons are gonna take Freddy out? Like, we're trying to go after the head honcho. So, I think
Okay.
it'll be fun.
But you guys can just, like your characters kind of discuss it. I'm gonna say like for a few hours, like as your people start to arrive outside the city, and you escort them to the hidden huts. You see Fish drives up, and he's got like a like kind of looks like a Volkswagen Beetle, and he gets out, and like the fucking Peters are just like huge, and they just like pop out the back, and then
What do they sound like when they pop out?
they're just like, oh,
They do!
as they somersault out and like make a big show of it, and then followed by Floyd and Val kind of just like tumbling out of it with Sparky.
I say, Peter Ivanov, Peter Popoff, Peter Sokolov, Peter Borisov. Haven't seen you guys in forever.
They kind of they wave. They don't say much. Fish is like Fish and like his bird is like taking up the entire like passenger seat in the car, so the rest of them are in the back. and they get
All
out.
of the
The bird had shotgun.
The bird had shotgun, yeah.
Yes.
And they all get out, and yeah, they pile into you guys. Freddy shows up with the soup guy. Into
Yeah.
Again, why is the soup guy here?
Why is he not here? Is the bigger question.
May, listen. This guy is gonna. You don't even know. You don't even know. We
I don't know.
bonded.
That's why I'm asking.
We bonded once when there's this really scary guy named Lucky Schultz, and his voice was really deep, and it was like it set me on edge. So I had to kind of just like get out of the room. And there's this really nice doorman. I never called his name. He's kind of quiet, terse, if you will. But he so graciously shared his soup with me when I asked. So this is our friend.
Called a random doorman.
May. How? You're just some random assassin fixer.
I was hired
you know,
to do this
like that,
job. Do you even
everyone's
know what he's
favorite.
getting into?
Probably not.
Soup guy, you know what you're getting into, right?
Do you know his name?
Freddy gets out of the car, and soup guy gets out of the car. He's got a full bowl of soup as he steps out. He's just like taking little sips at it.
We have soup.
As he
got today,
as he
soup
gets out
guy?
of
That looks good.
he's like there's like steam on the inside of like the car Freddy drove up, and
Does he have a thermos?
yeah, he has a thermos.
Oh man.
But he also has like a full ceramic bowl. That's what he's eating out of. And Freddy's like, he's been eating soup this entire drive.
He's not called soup guy for nothing, man. Like,
Seriously, I mean, like, come on, man. I can.
Freddie, what did you give me?
This is
at this
What did you
point,
drag me into?
and he gets
What
out.
did you try?
Little rascal.
Why didn't you go along with them to bring this guy?
Yeah, Freddy says, you know, this guy he works for Carmine under Lucky, so you know, apparently he can handle himself.
Okay.
You ever seen him swing a thermos? This dude is lethal. It's like a fucking surgeon.
Yep. So he's eating soup. He just like continues eating the soup as he goes into the hut with you guys. As you guys go.
Well,
in,
he responded, right? I asked him if he knew what he was getting into.
He says, yeah. He kind of like gives you a half nod and goes, "Oui." As
He's French. What?
as you go into the tent. The hut, yeah, and you guys can kind of discuss the plan that you guys kind of set up. So you're telling, okay, so let me just have it so I have it. So you guys want the Peters to take the equipment from the forest where they're like the lumberjacks were working and throw it into the river. In the meantime, you want like the Red Teeth to set the pier on fire. Right, so you're gonna set fire to the pier, so
Correct.
so the ships like
Yeah, I
their
think
ships
so.
and stuff.
Why
And
does
then
it sound like a bad idea coming out of your mouth?
I'm just trying to sum it all up so I have it.
And they don't necessarily need to stick around to fight, but like to
What?
well, hold on,
Distractions is what we need.
Yeah.
If they can cause more fires, it's even better.
like maybe further down.
Scott, can you change the stream to stick on the map for a
Oh
second?
yeah, got it.
Okay, so the major part of the pier is it's that area between around 3, right?
Yes.
So that's the place that we currently need to be on fire. The area behind 1, or to the left of it, is where the majority of the work camp tools are.
Yeah, it's
I
like
feel-
like behind the temple, like above 9 is like where a lot of the equipment is.
So they can begin their sabotage of that. Unless anybody else has any other ideas, I feel like Freddy, Corvus, and the soup guy can assist the Peters. Freddy and the soup guy as the last line of defense, and Corvus with any kind of sound distractions to allow them to. Because I assume we're gonna be doing this during the day when the stuff is happening, or at that point in time, it'll make more likely that the guards will be out and about and more likely to respond to things rather than hunkering down for a siege.
Why don't we have Corvus making noises at a place other than? Well, no. I mean, if the idea is for a distraction and for people to run to him, but I mean, if it's a different place, so they possibly go to the wrong place before the right place. You know what I mean?
Or even
Whatever
like, if you spread them out to different places.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you sound like you're doing right now. Is like because you're gonna sabotage lumberjack stuff up north, and then out to the west, set some fires.
But I would say put Corvus elsewhere, and have them potentially draw like another group of people, or just like basically be an extra distraction elsewhere that may draw more people.
The only concern I had with that is that Corvus would then be the only person by himself. And in terms of with the Peters, I don't doubt your strength or anything, but it would be, what, 2 or 3 of you versus all the lumberjacks in this town at that point?
I mean,
they're just lumber.
I know, do the lumberjacks like work for the, like, are they henchmen? Or are they
They're-
just lumberjacks?
They're contracted by the Shroud, but they're not fighters. They're
Right. So,
That's
yeah, they
what I'm
don't care.
saying is a bunch of people coming in to get all of their stuff, probably in the broad daylight. They're not going to put up any kind of fight with that?
Well,
or-
why are we
No,
doing
they
it in broad
probably-
daylight?
They probably will put up a fight, but I'm saying they're not like they're not like the strength of.
Okay.
Just because they're big burly men does not mean they have great athletics.
Why are we doing it in broad daylight and not like dusk?
Only reason I was thinking that more than dusk is that it is more likely that there'll be more guards out on patrol out away from the area and more likely to respond. If there's only like 2 or 3 people walking the streets, they're not going to run immediately towards the dock, at least not as quickly as we'd like them to. And then if they're having to wait in the barracks, it could cause it would take them more time to exit the building while we're trying to get in.
How about nightfall? A fire is more obvious at night when it's dark. It's gonna draw more attention.
They'll see the smoke if it's a clear day and they see all the smoke.
There'll be a panic regardless.
Yep.
I just don't want harm to fall on like innocent citizens of the town.
Well, that's why we're trying to limit that, but
Yeah, we're
I'm
keeping it all on the edges and.
some guerrilla fires on the pier, and that's why I was trying to think more of a distraction and then sabotage for the lumber equipment stuff. But I mean, we could certainly have Corvus do something that would draw more attention further into town without any kind of casualty causing things. Corvus, I assume he's still here with us,
Yep,
correct?
he's still there. Yes.
You got illusory face things, and you can make sound stuff. Can you do any other magic tricks?
You have to give me an example of what you're looking for.
Illusion-y stuff. You can do your face. Can you do other illusion-y things?
Yeah, a little bit, but mostly with sound. Is what I do. As well as I can aid you, like if you're hurt, or.
What was this big surprise you were telling us about? Was that also the sound?
Very helpful. Very helpful. You did kind of like build up, like you said, like, oh, just wait for it or something.
There was going to be
wait,
some
wait.
super big surprise that you had waiting for us. Was it also sound?
No, I didn't know. I mean, I assumed that I would be helping you in battle.
Well, this is the battle.
Yes, but I as much as I want to be the main hero in a fight, I'm more of a supporting act.
So the big surprise was that you were a supporting act.
It would have been really cool.
You know what?
Wow, Booker.
Dang, you're such a
maybe-
downer. Should we
Yeah,
change
maybe
it to Debbie?
don't like
Ah,
scare away the friends we just made to help us in this.
He's like, I can
you're
go.
right.
Corvus, no.
Ignore me.
It's I really don't. I don't know what's up with her today. I mean, she looks. so
Sorry,
pretty,
sorry.
doesn't
It's
She
My-
just misses her
it's-
friend from last night.
my head's killing me. It's I apologize.
Well, you look great.
she? Yeah, I mean, you're glowing. It's just, don't let it get to your head. You know.
Freddy says, you do look different today.
Freddie.
Thank you.
Val's
Different
like,
how?
I like it.
I would say it's like a very nice glow, right?
It's a nice
Like,
change. I mean, it's subtle and it's nice, right?
I
Everybody
don't
comes-
even want to know what you all did to me.
What? It's
What?
it's what you have done. I mean, you've grown as a person, so we can all just tell.
All right.
I think it's just
Back to
about
the
the eight.
hand, please. She's just rubbing her head at this point in time. You all
No, don't
Oh.
rub your. That's your smear.
What was the name of of May's boyfriend?
Wilbur?
Wilbur.
We think we could utilize him in any way to help us create distraction, or do we not trust him at all?
Oh,
We think we
yeah.
not necessarily trust him, but can we trick him more so?
I don't think him by himself is worth anything. He's too low down the totem pole to be able to have any merit, and the best that we could do is just disappear him ahead of time and have them be one less.
I mean, the only thing that I
Wow.
could think of is like
What do you really feel?
have him hear a rumor that something's gonna go down like somewhere else in town.
And
Doesn't
pass it
seem like-
along.
I mean, at best, he might be able to pull up one of his friends in a truck and get out. We could then have two people, but I don't know if we want to set even more suspicion out before we do
No.
the plan.
Yeah, I guess,
But again, I
I
don't
guess
wanna
you're
be-
right to do like an element of surprise and to make them think an attack is imminent.
Yes, you guys have kind of a plan. You know, you still have Corvus and like Freddy and
The soup guy.
Soup Guy.
Good guy.
They can kind of tag along with you, or they can kind of just like be a lookout, like close by, or they can cause further distraction if necessary.
Yeah, Corvus is the perfect lookout. Just make a bird noise.
I'd say maybe you guys hang back at the temple and then jump in. If they see trouble afoot.
Okay. Yeah, they could definitely
Like
do that.
soldiers returning back or something.
I mean, we could use Corvus's sound stuff as the last-ditch distraction for the getaway at that point in time, and we could have Freddy and Soup Guy assist in any kind of retreat. That way, they can kind of coordinate between the two camps while we're underground and going in.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. That's the
And are we killing him or capturing him?
That's like
Do we need him
You
alive?
could decide in the moment if you'd like.
Yeah.
I normally allow like a choice. So,
Okay.
Freddy, what do you think?
well, from what you guys told me before, Kazor wants him dead. And I think another dead Shroud member is a good Shroud member.
I'm with Freddy on this.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds easier. Dead or
Easier
alive,
to carry a
dead.
dead body than to carry prisoner.
I know. He'll probably be complaining too.
Okay.
So, we have a plan?
Alright.
Computers put their hands in.
Peter,
Oh, okay. We're doing. Okay.
For this time period, is it assumed that we're all like wearing watches or have access to some kind of timekeeping?
Yeah, we keep it in our
Yeah, you can have watches
Yes,
or like
pocket.
yeah, like
timepiece.
timepieces. You can synchronize.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll set for an exact moment, so
Yeah, tell
that
me the- yeah,
they'll
tell me-
start both the fire and the other.
Yeah, tell me the time
Um,
frame. Like, so okay, so you want the fire set first.
So we'll need the fire set first to pull them the furthest way. We'll need the logging equipment sabotage second, because they'll be right there. So anyone that's left over will go to investigate that, and then we can strike immediately after. We probably don't need a whole lot of time between the second and third step of that.
Yeah, almost right after. Boom, boom.
Cool. Okay.
At least from what we heard, there's only about like 15 to 20 guys. So, assuming that they send
it.
like the first couple through, and even then, by the time the first two sets have gone out to deal with whatever is going on, there shouldn't be anybody left over in the kitchen of all places. Unless it's Hart going for a freaking snack.
Maybe
But
hopefully.
but yeah, we're still aiming for like afternoonish or so, or closer to dark by the time it's done, but enough that they'll be out and about, or are we going for like a evening dusk fall?
I would say maybe like right at end of shift. So like
I was thinking.
it's
End
still
of shift.
bright enough out, but they're all heading home.
You got some tired folk and some fresh folk all at the same time, but yeah.
I'll
You
remind
said-
you that just as I mean, you can do whatever you want, but like like near the like the lodge are like barracks where a lot of the soldiers like live.
Yeah.
Oh.
The recruits. They're it's a lot of recruits here, like young soldiers and people newer to
We're
the
hoping for
shroud,
distract.
based on what
Maybe
will
or lock them
What is
in
it,
to some
buddy?
degree. Can we possibly try to completely? I mean, they're young guys, so do we really want to kill them? It's
Yes.
kind of like okay. The only good
Yeah.
shroud member is a dead shroud member.
You got it now.
I mean, we could set fire to the barrack then, if that's what we're really trying to do. But
I mean, that wouldn't stop the log trade from going.
I'm trying to just say also like to maybe have a third thing going on at the same time. Maybe have somebody try to take out some
That
people
would
at the
definitely be
barracks.
that would definitely be another distraction.
And it would stop some people from even joining the fray in general.
I'm down with that.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys, you have this plan set in place. I'm gonna kind of just like jump ahead to when this plan goes to execute.
Yeah.
So, the Red Teeth. Where's Fish going? Is he going with the Peters?
So no, because fish. I
He
say
can set
Fish would
fire.
go
He
with-
can use fire too, so he can set fire to the barracks.
Yeah, I would say put
Yeah, he
Fish
can set-
not with the Peters. The Peters are muscle. Let them do the carrying. Let the Red Teeth take care of the fire on the pier, and Fish can go with Freddy and Soup Guy as a formidable trio to fuck up them barracks.
So-
Before everyone departs,
Is everyone like how is everyone in HP, stuff like that?
Yeah, we're-
Spells?
I am still hurt.
Even
would
you-
enough time
it's
have
been-
passed?
I mean, it's been hours at this point in time. Would we hand wave it, or
Yeah, you could do. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm just based on. what
Did
you
we-
guys do. It's
I've
definitely been
healed
hours.
everybody. I healed you all.
But what about our spells? Like our spells have they recovered?
it's gonna be the next day, so the spells will recover when we actually go to do it.
Okay,
Not
okay.
during the same
Yeah,
day.
you can wait till next day. It's fine. Whatever you guys want to do to recover.
I also I just wanted to real quickly knock on my wall one last time and apologize to the guy sharing the room adjacent. I just want to let him know that I didn't mean to lead him on in any sort of way, and I just didn't want that to happen. And if he's not there, I'm writing this in a note. I checked, kind of like I'm leaving a message, like kind of like as if I were calling him. So whether he's there or not, I'm either leaving it in a note, sliding it under the door, or telling him through the wall how sorry I am that I may have let him on, and that we're doing this really dangerous thing. And if he wants to join us, he can.
What?
This guy you don't even know.
This guy you don't even know you're telling him about our plan?
I may love him. I don't know.
What is with your group an obsession with love?
I didn't tell him the plan so much as just like a brief synopsis of like, hey, we're heading downtown today, gonna start some trouble. I don't know if you can fire things, but
hold on.
Why would you?
This guy was the master villain of the whole thing.
I didn't tell
You're
him all
talking,
that.
but he's not there, so you can leave a note.
I just invited him to come hang out with us for the day. That's all I did. I didn't actually tell him our whole master plan. He didn't catch me monologuing.
Yeah, you lucked out that he was not there. But
Yeah, because that note really does say all those things. Fuck.
Before we depart, I'm gonna cast heroism on. Well, how long does it take? I have a question.
Well, heroism doesn't last that long, I don't think.
It only lasts 10 minutes, but like, at what point is?
You want to?
Yeah, so then
I would say that be fine once we're actually into the lodge.
I was gonna cast it on Freddy.
I wouldn't, because we're gonna have to spend time waiting down in the hole before we can actually
Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Okay.
Yeah, there's not much prep. We just gotta.
You guys all you guys depart, and so you send the red teeth off to the Fisher's Landing. Peter's going up north to the forest, and then Freddy and Soup Guy and Corvus and Fish are all going up. Fish is going with them to help set fire.
Yep.
To, like towards the barracks, which is the direction you guys are heading. So you guys are walking with them.
I am going to tell Freddy this once. You're not allowed to go on any suicide runs with this. This is a guerrilla attack. You're going to do this, and then you're going to leave. You don't
Freddy,
have to
you seem to
stay
be
and
the
fight.
only one May cares about. What's your guys' deal?
Don't worry about it.
How old are you, May?
Don't worry about it.
I look at Freddy and I'm like, is there something going? Is
his daughter?
there something I need to know, Freddy?
Could be his daughter
Another time.
or girlfriend.
Let's focus on what we're doing.
It's gotta be a father figure or something because.
Is it?
Yes.
So he will spill the tea
Focus.
later. I'll
you
let
guys
you
head
know.
up. Any parting words as you split off? Now is the time.
I give Val and Floyd really big hugs
Okay.
because I want them to be my friends.
They
All
do
right.
wear Damon.
Yep. You
Yeah.
can give them hugs. That's fine. And they Val like winks at you and says, "Stay safe." And
I really
Aw.
appreciate you guys coming out. Just know that we got your backs too.
and Floyd like tips his cap to you, and then Val like pulls out like a big metal like chain like that she's using to like hold Sparky on a leash. As you walk out, as she heads towards the Fisher's Landing, they're gonna sneak.
I
through.
hesitantly give Sparky like a pat on the head.
Cool. So they're going that way, and then yeah, you guys head off in separate directions. So you guys.
So again,
good.
we'll probably have it synced to the point the here first, a bit later, maybe about 15 minutes or so, the logging thing starts. Another 5-10 minutes, and then have the barracks set on fire, and then we immediately go from there.
Cool. So where were you? You guys are gonna be down in the hole in the
Yeah,
secret
we'll
hole?
set it. We'll set the time to watches. We'll make sure everything is synchronized so that we can hit at exact intervals.
Okay, cool. If you guys, that's fine. We can plan for all that. We can say that we're at a point now where all this stuff is imminent, and you guys can go sneak back through the field to get down to that hole, but you will need to make stealth checks because there are farmhands working, and you need to sneak around them as a group.
That's okay. I just do this shh to them, and they do.
Worst case scenario, we might have to take out a few farmhands.
16.
Oh my! What are you doing? A stealth check?
Stealth check?
Everyone needs to make stealth.
It's a little stealth check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. That's great.
What a waste, but I'm super stealth.
15 for my stealth check. Not the best.
Not great for me either with a 16. So this is important. So I'm gonna burn the hero point.
Well, if you do, then I have to. Thanks a lot, May.
I'm not.
We just need enough people to pass, so
Yeah,
you don't
you-
necessarily have to here.
Yeah.
Nat 20. There we go.
Oh,
2 nat 20s.
okay.
You guys sneak
Alright.
in
I think
like freaking shadows in the middle of an open field.
As we're sneaking in, though, because I'm not being super stealthy, I'm singing a song, and casting Courageous Anthem on our group,
Okay.
quietly, very
and
quietly.
inspiring everyone as we're like when we're down in the tunnel. I'm like, 4 friends in the tunnel, gonna defeat a heart guy. I don't know.
Okay.
The
You
worst
go
one I
up
ever
to the
heard.
tunnel.
Think like
Remember that
Big
there
Hero
is an
6.
entrance to the other side of this.
Scott, you know Big Hero 6. He's like,
Yeah.
he's wearing an amulet.
Yeah.
The amulet is green.
Yep.
Like I'm doing stuff like that.
All right, so you guys are going as
Immense Operation Heart Attack.
yep, stuff starts going off. You get to the point where in time, so you go down to the trapdoor that's at the end of the tunnel, and you're close enough. Like the barracks aren't that far, so you're close enough that you hear like a and like you assume there's been an explosion at the barracks as planned, and
Sound explosion or a fire explosion?
you heard a sound explosion. But the plan is for them to be set on fire. So, and Corvus is also there. So Corvus looks like he did something.
All right.
I know. Yeah. Stop giving him such a hard time. He did something.
Can we hear from where we're at any commotion inside the kitchen?
You hear there were some you heard some footsteps, and then you hear like some creaking wood, and then you don't hear anything after that. So it looks like someone was in there and then exited.
All right. Drace, you know this place the best. What's the fastest route that we can take up to the wherever you would imagine Hart would be saying? A master bedroom, a planning area, an office?
The library, something study.
I flawlessly tell him the answers to that question.
So yeah. So you know like
Their
at the bottom,
improvisation skills are just like
you know the
Yeah, but
well he doesn't know. He doesn't
what
know.
I say
So-
might not be what's kind of what it to be.
Yeah. So
So-
like you know that like through this entrance there is like this is where the kitchen area was like when you were here before. It's a very small area, and then like the only way it's accessible to like the next floor, which is the main floor, is like just taking a ladder up through another like wooden door. So I believe that you had some information from before about how General Hart's office is on the main floor, and then the top floor is kind of like more of a sleeping area for some of the higher ups.
Even better. All right. We'll
Even
check
better.
for the office first and go from there.
So you guys you're going through this door. You're gonna open this door right into the.
Yep. Once it's gone, I think we should rush.
Yep. So you guys go to you're just rushing through this trapdoor. I mean, okay. So let me explain. So
Can we peek?
you try to open the trapdoor and you push it and it seems like something is on top of it. You can make strength or like athletics checks to push.
I got it.
Good.
Let's see. That's
We should roll for Peters.
It's heavy.
fuck. That was a natural one.
That is not going to. Anyone else can also attempt to push
My
What kind of check?
athletics.
Athletics.
I do have a. I do have untrained improvisation. I can get +1, I think, or something like that. Half your level instead of +0. I guess it's only if I'm +0.
I rolled a 15 in athletics.
A 15 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, you try to push it and it budges a little bit, but
21.
a 21. Okay, so you, with your strength, you push open the trapdoor, and what happens is there is a stack of wooden crates on top of it, full of apples, and these crates fell over, make a shit.
Can I cast prestidigitation before they actually like fall to the floor?
Not before they hit the ground. He threw open the door so hard, and you can clean them up now that they're all over the ground. And there was like the crates fell over. They made a very loud noise.
I say, how about them apples as I burst through the door?
You guys could all go inside, but like you hear a voice from above say, "What was that?" And you hear another voice say, "It sounded like something fell over in the cellar."
Let's shut the door, the trapdoor back.
Yep.
And I will cast prestidigitation to fix it.
Okay, so you fix the apples and you're going back down into hiding? Is that what you're doing?
No.
No. We're gonna. Is the kitchen? Is there any other exit from the kitchen?
I'll show you.
This is why I couldn't make something up. He probably has a match. And if it didn't match, it couldn't make any sense.
So you arrive in this, and it looks like the kitchen has been converted into like more of a cellar area. So there's a lot of storage of food, stuff like that. You guys arrive here, and as you
For the record,
you come in, down the trapdoor from above come 2 recruits.
Is one of them Wilbur?
One of them is Wilbur,
Oh.
and he says, "Oh fuck!"
I cast Daze on them.
Wait, so you're immediately entering combat? You don't want to say anything to him before
No.
you do that?
Oh,
no,
should we?
That's fine. At this point in time, the gloves are already off, and I'm not wearing the eye patch, so I'm just extending the claws. Hey, sugar, remember me?
He says, guess I'm not gonna get that second date.
Oh wait,
That's not
I
ruled out.
forgot something really important.
Okay, what?
The night that we went to sleep again, I did more makeup on May,
Oh,
No,
and it went heavier.
hold on. I'm making a perception check to
yep, go ahead.
not be dealing with that.
Would I do a performance check to see if I did it?
Alright, hold on. It looks like we're going back in
I
time.
forgot to do that.
Yeah, this is.
This is really important.
I don't know if it is.
You would make a lower theater for your makeup. That's what we've been doing.
22 on the perception check.
Pretty good.
Okay, so what happens if I woke her up?
Then she
What
stops
would
you
you-
I
from
would
doing it.
probably have punched you at that point in time, but
Okay,
that would have been that would have been resolved earlier in the day.
Okay, all right, fine.
Alright, so no additional
You've been
makeup.
punched. You've been punched by May, and we can all tell.
Wilbur
There's some makeup trying to cover up.
Wilbur
puffiness
yells
in
out,
it.
"What are y'all doing here?"
Don't need to answer on that. Let's just go right
Yeah,
into
we
it.
don't. Let's not. Yeah. Why would we even answer? Oh,
Do we
Wilbur.
recognize the other guy?
No, just some young soldier.
Clown.
We don't know everybody.
Sorry, Wilbur.
All right.
You rolling for initiative or?
Yeah. Roll for initiative.
By the way, I rolled a 2 for that makeup. It would have been an 11.
Ooh, my initiative sucked.
Initiative. Oh, that's a 19 on the die. What is it? Just perception? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you want to
Yeah.
get a stealth or something for it.
Tell me what you guys roll as you roll it.
Wait, are we doing stealth or perception?
What,
we're entering initiative, right?
yeah. At this point, you're not really stealthing anymore.
Perception.
Yeah.
I rolled 18.
32.
Holy shit.
32. Jesus.
I have high perception. And I
Those
rolled
rhythm base casters.
You peeped some stitches that I've ever seen.
And for Booker and Drace,
14. Pulling out the
I
other
had
roll.
a 12 total.
12.
Yeah. Rolled a 2. Rolled a 2.
Okay.
Stinky old 2. Stinky
Alright.
number 2.
Here's the
The
initiative
number
order.
2.
Cool. Luca, you're at the top of the initiative order.
Awesome. I don't like being at the top, but here we are. Okay, what shall I do? Okay, I will, because I feel like May is gonna get dirty on this one. I just feel like there's gonna be some revenge.
May
plotting.
wants the peen.
I'm gonna do a rousing splash on May.
What?
Gives
May's
her-
gonna rouse and splash.
Yeah, 3d4 temporary hit points, just to give you a little extra vigor in this fight.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you don't get too dirty before the main thing. That's six temporary HP.
All right. Cool.
And I will also later. Let's see, how far away are these guys? 5, 10. About 30 or so.
How far away?
Yeah.
Yeah. The recruit you don't know is 30 feet. The other Wilbur's 35.
35. Alright, and what's going on in this room? Just a cellar full of
Cellar,
like
lots
barrels
of
and
food,
shit?
Yeah, barrels, ale, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Um, Alright. I will. Sorry, I hate going first. I don't want to do any of these things. It's like too much.
Set the tone.
Just punch him.
Just punch him. Nah, I kind of want to stick back a little bit.
Take the loin.
Pick him in the loin. Yeah.
It's like everything I have is like a big fucking bolt of lightning or something ridiculous.
Destroy them. You don't want to lose any HP to these fools.
All right,
You
what I
don't
will
want to
do-
use up all your spells.
well, I don't have spell slots,
We'll slot your spells.
right? I mean,
Well, you
right?
still use spells, but
Yeah.
so don't use. Don't use the
Don't.
biggest ones on.
Oh yeah. I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing all that. Of course not. Not the biggest ones. I do wanna call some rats on them though, since we're in a cellar, and I feel like there just may be some around. I feel like it'll be the quickest thing to come get them. So I will get some animal allies to throw at these guys.
I
Okay.
like it.
Okay. Well, animal allies. First of all, what was your first action? Was that one action or was that 2 actions?
Rousing splash. Oh, that is 2. I'm sorry.
And animal allies is an emanation, which means that's around you. So.
It would only be around me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just a dummy. So what I will do is I'll give guidance to Drace. How about that?
Cool.
Ooh.
That's a +1 to an attack roll, perception check, saving throw, skill check.
Yep. Whatever the next thing he does is.
All right, cool. So Bessie, that's
Better do
you.
something.
Oh, that's
I'm going to.
Boil your set.
No. Does the other guy look like he's a young recruit like Wilbur?
He's young, yeah, but he looks like more angry, and Wilbur is kind of like struggling with this.
You betrayed me.
Is he like Max down in Inglourious Bastards? Like, I just made a bunch of friends that I had to kill and I don't know what's going on. The young father.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Like he's kind of, yeah. He's confused. Doesn't know what y'all are doing here.
Is there, just from looking around the room, is there a different exit from the kitchen?
No. The only thing you see is a ladder, like kind of close to where they are, where they just came in. There's no other doors to any other place.
Okay. I don't want to just kill these guys.
I know, I kind of had I was like, do I really want to like go hard on them?
I'm gonna message.
I've got a feeling May's about to like
May's about to fuck Wilbur up because we made her go on a date with him. I don't want that.
The only good shroud is a dead shroud. Why are you hesitating? This is what we came here for.
I'm going to. I'm not gonna message. I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna try to use diplomacy and be like, "Hey, man, like, we're not here for you. Just go sit down in a corner. Don't mind us. Just let us pass."
You know what's good for you.
Make a diplomacy check.
I rolled a nat 20.
A nat 20.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a 31.
Wilbur just fucks off.
Wilbur. Okay. All right. So this is what's gonna happen on a nat 20. Wilbur looks at
Like,
you.
I'm sorry it has to be this way. It's not you. It's her. We're not here for you. Just go sit down. We'll let us pass.
The recruit is angry and points at Lucas and says, "I saw him do magic." And Wilbur pulls out his knife and he goes shing, and he just goes, "Oh shit," and he stabs the other recruit in the neck.
Oh,
Blood spurts out, sprays on him, and this guy is just like blood is squirting out, just like this guy is just like toast. And you guys are far enough away that blood doesn't get on you guys, but it's pretty much like covering him. And he just pulls out a handkerchief and starts wiping his face down. And he says, "Well, I just sent my buddy here straight to Gadros on the Astral River, so I guess I'm with you now. What are y'all doing here?"
I'll cast Prestidigitation to get the blood off of him.
We are such good recruiters.
May is such a good date that now
Jesus, May, how far did you go on that?
I'm gonna need you to just head home.
We could use him. Why
Resky,
not?
so are you holding me back from killing him right now, or is
Yes,
it
please do not kill. Please do not kill this poor little boy who's just
you mean the
probably doing
sadistic-
this to what, like pay for school,
you
get
mean the sadistic
healthcare?
hick that was talking about how much he loved killing your folk? That's the guy that we're
People
letting go?
change. People change. I just got all that
True.
blood off of you. Are you mad at me for using magic to get the blood off of you, Wilbur?
I'm mad at you for making me waste my fucking cantrips. But let's
Cantrips.
go.
waste your waste your cantrips.
He's like, I do appreciate you cleaning me off there. Yeah. I'm
Magic
assuming,
ain't so bad.
are you guys having this argument out loud? I'm guessing, like in front of him.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, not
Yeah.
loudly, but
No, I'm seriously saying I'm trying to kill this guy.
Now that doesn't sound like I don't agree with that plan.
Wilbur, don't get me wrong. I was just, I mean, I was wrestling with it. I was thinking, should we kill him? Should we not?
we're
But now
wasting
I
too
feel
much
like-
time on this. Wilbur, go sit in the corner. Don't leave.
No, Wilbur's on our side now. He literally just pledged
Oh, okay. Well, then
allegiance
come with
to
us.
Yeah,
Tell us. Take us to Heart.
let's use him.
Where is
Just
Hart?
take us
Yeah.
straight to Heart. So we're not searching for him.
Exactly.
Hart's in his office. I mean, there's a lot of guys in here though. Some of them ran out. There was a big explosion. I don't know if y'all heard that, but
We heard.
some of them
Why
left.
don't you go back up the ladder
No.
and tell him you heard something
No.
outside?
Now they all heard it.
If there's still people here,
Yeah. There's a lot of us here. Yeah.
tell him you saw some people running, and for them to follow you.
The-
We just take him out into
You're
the
just gonna run
Okay.
into like Freddy and kill Freddy.
We are
no.
Why are you
fighting-
Take
doing
him
this?
take him out into the fields to like whatever 14 is on the map, like all the way
We
west.
can kill people.
I don't know if they're gonna listen to me if I just tell them to follow me. I mean, I don't have any.
All right, then just come with us. Just come with us up the ladder, man.
All right.
But just know, if you're seen with us, you're gonna be the enemy of all the people you're friends with.
I think he's already done that. He just
I'm kinda
stabbed his
hoping-
We
friend.
are
That
wasting too.
I know. What are we doing?
I'm kind of
We,
hoping
we have an
you
extra
guys-
person now. Let's go.
Let's just go up the ladder now.
One
As long as you
wrong
know-
move, and I slit your throat. You got that?
Yes,
Hey,
yes,
I
ma'am.
think
I like an
he
aggressive
gets it.
woman.
I know. It's
If you
probably turning him
say
on.
something without us asking you, I will slit your throat. Understand? Is he nodding his head?
I can answer.
No.
All right, all right.
I whispered to May, listen, May, if you're just gonna fucking kill the guy, just fucking do it. Like,
No,
I mean, if this is
don't
just gonna
kill
end in
him.
his throat being ripped out
He's just
anyway,
a kid.
let's
He's
just
trying to
get
pay
that
for his
over with.
college or get health
I'm
care.
normally
Get out of
I'm
his
normally
shitty
the first.
town.
I'm normally the first to say let's kill the person, but in this instance, I agree with Bessie. I think we give him a second here.
All right. Well,
But just know,
Let's go up the ladder.
yeah. There's no
Let's
one.
go.
There's no one at the top there. It'll be fine. We can all just be quiet as you go up the ladder.
that's our strong
Um,
suit.
you make it to the main floor, the first floor, and you are in like a closed off kitchen area. So like,
Are we
there's-
out of initiative again, or are we still in initiative?
You're out of initiative for the moment.
I mean, we can hold the initiative for whatever the next thing is, but
So
Okay, I just wasn't sure if we would have to re-roll or if this is just where we start again.
we'll continue initiative if that occurs. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Like, would it start on my turn though? Because technically, I didn't finish my turn.
Yeah, sure. I'll start on your turn. You'd use one action.
Or does it start over at the top? Like, that's what I'm asking.
No, we'll start on your turn. And you'll have
Okay.
2 actions left. So you guys go into the kitchen. There's you hear a lot of talk out in this main area. Yeah, technically you wouldn't really see it, but I'll just give it to you. So you can see this main area where there's a lot of like seating tables and stuff. You can like kind of peek your head out the doorway. I'll give that to you for free. There are soldiers everywhere. They look very young, but they're kind of spread out all over the place.
what happened to the distractions?
You're under the distraction.
There
Yeah,
were 15
yeah.
to 20 people in this place.
I'm at
That was what you told us.
I
As I
you know,
whispered it angrily at Wilbur.
I'm not so good
Do you
with
not know how to count?
I may have
Let him talk,
misunderestimated
You just say misunderestimated.
misunderestimated. Anyway, as you guys
Well,
look out,
How would you suggest we get rid of all these people?
Do we see where okay, peeking around, do we get like an assessment of where they're all at?
Yep. I put them on the map.
Oh my
for you.
god, we need to distract from the distraction.
Are each of those sets of 3 guys?
Yeah, they're little groups of recruits. Yep.
Probably.
What is this? A fucking common room for Hogwarts? Why?
Wait, but who are the big boys down in the corners and the side there?
Exactly.
Those are some better dressed, slightly higher ranking people.
You need some kind of diversion or distraction unless we're about to fight 50 people.
Yeah. So
First time. If only we had a dragon.
what would
Now
you like to do in this moment?
I could make a confetti cloud across the room.
How would that help?
That would just
certainly get
tell
them
everybody we're here. We need
Are we
to
just saying
use
things we
our
could do?
slight bit of surprise while we can, not just set
I
off.
can run into the middle of the room and scream, "What's up, bitches?" Like we're
Probably
just saying
not
stuff.
the best idea.
So
Do we hear like any other like commotion of like any kind of explosion or any like sounds of like things happening outside at all that these guys are ignoring, or is it
the
did Freddy frickin' die?
Freddy's already dead. They already took care of that.
Yeah, I mean you know that like as far as you can tell, like the barracks have been set on fire. It's not something you could see from where you are. But like some of these people are kind of like panicking a little bit. Yeah.
And the door's on the upper right, like almost behind that bar.
Oh, what?
Who would?
The door to exit the kitchen.
Yeah, on the the upper right. Yep, the little
Okay.
doorway.
That little lighter area. Okay.
Yep.
Um.
And you can see, like, as you look out, like, there's mugs and stuff, like, all on the tables. It looks like these people have been, like, possibly drinking, eating.
Oh, so they're wasted.
I don't think that they're going to be particularly strong.
I don't
But
think
what we want to do is not let any of them leave.
We don't want to waste all our HP either.
So
All right.
the office is what, up the stairs? You said.
The office. Wilbur tells you the office is back in the northwest corner.
Shit. Okay.
What if I cast illusory disguise and disguise myself as the shroud, and just like walk through as if I belong, and then blockade the exit? How many exits are there from this room?
There's two.
How do we get out?
So there's you can't see it on the map, but like on the south side of the map, the bottom part of the map, there's a door to exit, and then on the left side there's a door to like a patio that's out back on the fourth side.
I see some steps up on the upper right.
Yep. There's a second floor. I mean, there's I'm sorry, third
How
floor.
we
Technically.
That's where we want to go.
Anybody still have bombs?
I think I do.
Juniper bombs.
I have a alchemist fire. Actually, I have 2 of those. You could like toss one in the corner and like, but I don't know how it's gonna help. There's so many people. Like,
I don't know why my mind always goes like the worst thing. I just think of like locking these people in here and burning the fucking whole place down. But like that just sounds so
I
awful.
don't want to do that.
how do we if we do that, then how do we get to where we want to go to get the
Hopefully he dies too. And then the whole thing. I mean, his office is the left corner, right?
Yep.
The top left corner?
Top left.
That hallway area that we got to go out.
Okay. We're not seeing this room, or are we kind of peeping the sitch? Can we peep the sitch at all?
Yeah.
I'm hoping like Wilbur told us.
I mean, it's not going to give you more info, but that's fine.
This is kind of just like a lodgy area, right? Like
Yeah,
common room.
common room.
It's got
People.
got
There's
some
tables for people to
fires.
eat. There's a hearth and
open fire pits.
Well,
just
clearly,
Yep.
Okay, and
clearly,
bars in
Chris
general.
made all of these characters on the board. Like he wants us to fight him.
Maybe not. I mean, listen, I'm down to fight every single one of these guys. Don't get me wrong, but also we could possibly try to get some of them to. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's fight them all.
It does seem like a lot.
All right. How about this? We'll use this one, pointing over at Wilbur here, and we'll just start walking that way, following behind him. You're going to walk without saying anything or acknowledging anyone without us telling you. If somebody asks, I will give you a little tap that will permit you to say that you're taking us over to Hart, as we have information for him. That's the only acknowledgement you're allowed to say. Other than that, ignore.
You think it would take all four of us? I mean, one person makes sense to be following him. You know what I mean?
Well, I could cast
Information
illusory
as a group.
disguise. I
Yeah,
could
but if we
I could try to look like a shroud that works, like that, so that I'm not. I just look like I'm
two
with
people
him.
escorting, like, yeah, maybe two people escorting like three of us instead of.
That's fine. In fact, in that case, Myra, you'll be the one to speak in that case. You don't say anything.
And Myra, take the uniform of the person we just killed and use that and pretend to be him.
You mean Bessie?
I was about to say who?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
my name's
right.
Myra. I don't want people to know.
Y'all both just
Oh,
call her
right,
Myra.
right. He thinks your name's Myra. Sorry, I forgot.
Bessie.
So in that case,
I mean, I work on the movies all the time.
well,
He works in the movies all.
You don't even need
Myra-
to like steal the first if you're using the spell.
No,
you
I
don't
just
even need to
cast
steal.
illusory disguise, and I.
that's what I'm saying is we can have one more. So Luca and or Drace, one of you guys can change, and then we'll have three.
Okay.
Change into, you mean
Alright, so
change
who's
into that
going?
person's outfit? And get rid of my bright blue jacket.
Well, then you can wear the jacket. Then I guess I still have my an outfit that I changed into in our last fight, so I still have a shroud uniform basically.
It's gonna be better than using the one on the dead recruit that's got blood all over us. So like,
I would have cast prestidigitation on that as well, but
Well, I take.
I don't know if that would have been enough.
I put that on Levlin, just so she looks like she belongs to.
all right, so
We're trying to not draw any more of attention, but whatever. We're already at
I'm
this point.
bringing my
So,
cat with me, dude. I don't know what else to tell you.
I grab a plate of food and a like I make a tray to carry with me as well.
Those people that are escorting prisoners commonly carry trays of food as well. Like, what
not
They're not
prisoners. We
prisoners.
have information. That's the
I mean,
story.
we might as well be prisoners.
all right, so you
Yeah, get the
guys
story straight.
are gonna walk
So
out.
who's dressed?
So I guess gloves back on, eye patch over, and yeah, we'll walk behind them. I'm got my hand almost on Wilbur's shoulder at this point in time.
Okay.
He likes it.
I tell Levlin to be sneaky and like just try not to get caught. Obviously, a cat in a uniform is too ridiculous for Booker.
Okay.
It is a little.
So Levlin is gonna try to like kind of just stay in the mix.
Yeah.
So you So you guys are all walking. You're all walking out. Is this correct?
Yes.
Oh wait,
Yes.
actually, I have Levlin under my shirt like a pregnant lady.
Shut up.
All right. You guys all walk out here. Wilbur kind
I'm
of just
whistling
like
nonchalantly. No, just kidding.
Wilbur just kind of like nodding to the other recruits as you walk
We're
by.
whistling.
They give you a couple like weird glares, but you get to about here.
Get to like the center of the room
The
where they
center
all
of the
can
room.
attack you.
When you're in eyesight of like these higher ups, and one of them stands up. It's like, wait, and like walks over to you guys. And who's at the helm here?
Me. I'm like leading the way, I think.
It's you
Because
and
I'm the one
Wilbur.
that's gonna talk
Wilbur
if they like.
and Bessie, and I guess I am too, since I'm technically dressed like one of them.
I'd say maybe you're trailing behind.
Okay, yeah. Two in front, I'm in the back.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
This guy, he
Call
comes
me
over and he's
Boost.
like, "What's going on here? What are you guys doing?"
Well, I'm here with the lunch for the general, and then we're also escorting these people because they have information on the stuff that's been going on in the town, and so we're just gonna go take them to talk to General Hart.
You are going to go talk directly to General Hart. What is your rank?
What is your rank? I don't see you asking me a bunch of questions. You don't see me asking you a bunch of questions.
Okay, you guys are going back into initiative.
Did you do a deception check to bullshit her way through?
Yeah.
You're in like Shroud recruit garb, right? You can
Yeah.
you can make deception with disadvantage.
Yeah, he. Why wouldn't you let Wilbur try to talk?
Remember that time when you made fun of my improvisation skills?
That's a 15, and I'm gonna be like, I'm the person that brings General Hart his lunch, and then Wilbur here told me that these guys were here with information, and I was going there anyway to bring General Hart his lunch, so I thought I would just walk with them.
I just get my fucking weapons ready.
Yeah, he doesn't buy it on a 15, and you guys re-enter initiative.
Love it. We tried.
Hey.
Let's see.
I want to re-roll.
Wilbur's still
mine
here.
too.
What do you guys want to do? You want to re-roll, or you want to use the same initiatives before?
Reroll.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, reroll.
You guys
Roll
all
initiative.
Fine.
See a bit.
Ah!
Like,
That's what I wanted technically. It's a nat 1 on fucking. So 14. 14 overall.
that's a 30.
Oh,
Holy shit.
I got the nat 20 on the initiative.
you be perceiving.
So I may have re-rolled another 2.
Nice.
See, but
Am I higher
I
than you?
didn't want to re-roll because I have the tray of food and I was gonna throw it at the guy.
Too
Let's
late.
still
My
do
first
that on your turn.
action.
Yeah.
Where's time look?
So I'm still at 12. I got the re-rolled the same exact thing.
What would be the damage on hors d'oeuvre plate?
I don't know off the top of my head, but
Like 1.
It depends if it has escargot on it or
I
not.
would have thrown it and then used telekinetic projectile to like emphasize the throw.
Okay.
Probably like actually like gave him sustenance and he has more health now.
I know. Fuck. Oh, if he opens his
It's like
mouth,
eye in the
God.
face, and then he's got shit all in his eyes and he can't see. Like, you know,
did you re-roll initiative yet?
I did. I rolled an 18 again.
See, you're good.
You're fine.
All right.
Better than me.
May is gonna fuck. I just like don't kill Wilbur. He's doing his job.
It'd be so
I failed
funny if
my
you turned
job.
and killed Wilbur now.
I know. Like Wilbur is literally on
Please
our side
don't.
right now, and May's just like, nope. Still don't trust him.
Please don't.
I think
All
we're
right.
good.
We have like 100 other people to fight, so hopefully he's not the first
May
target.
understands that the people who are outlined in red are more of our enemy than the people outlined in blue. I think May gets that.
don't know.
All right. Here's a new initiative order. Booker is first. May go first.
Hey.
Come on, do it.
All right.
Oh, you know
I'm
what?
going
Hold on.
to enter.
Forgot to add in these 50 soldiers that are here.
No, you didn't. That's fine. At least like give us a. We surprised them, right?
Yeah.
Totally. They're so
Three
surprised that we're
inspections
there.
going on.
It gotta be like half drunk.
Yep, there are a lot of
They're not ready
structures.
to
There
fight
would have
us.
been a lot more soldiers.
How many places does this one place have?
This is
I also don't even see May on the list.
Booker.
Oh, Booker.
yep. Go
Oh,
ahead.
there it is. Okay.
Your first act.
All right. I don't have time to take off the gloves, so I'm just gonna grow my claws right through them, Wolverine style.
Yes! Make the noise.
Shink.
Did he say with a question mark?
You sound too
Probably
cocky.
sound. But I don't know the sound very well. I am going to make a powerful leap at the guy that was questioning us
Okay.
because
Nice.
at this point,
How dare you speak to me?
What does that do? You just,
so as 2 actions, I can leap up to 20 feet at something and make 2 attacks at them.
all right. So we're gonna leap at this guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Where did my map go? Yeah, so leaping right in front of him, I have to make 2 attacks. If both of them miss, something bad happens, but let's hope that doesn't happen. Regular multiple attack penalty, so purple will be first, green will be second. Let's see. 23 and a 19.
Those are both hits.
Perfect. Let's see. So that's gonna do. So that's 12 damage
Okay.
and 15 damage.
Nice.
You
Although-
jump past Drace and powerfully slash at this guy and you fuck up his day. Is that you still have an action left? Or you have 2 actions. You have 1 action
I
left?
had to take 1 action to go into the stance, so that's all my
Okay.
actions.
Cool. Yeah, so you slash the fuck out of this guy, tear into his flesh. He's now got some wounds, but it is going to be Wilbur's turn to act.
Go get him, Wilbur.
Wilbur-
Question:
Okay. Well,
Do these guys still have
This is
guidance
where he betrays us.
and rousing splash from last time, or are we wiping that out?
What's the duration of Rousing Splash?
It's a minute, so,
So
I kind of,
it's
What
longer.
about Courageous Anthem?
That's
That only
only
lasts
one
for,
round,
like,
so
6
that's
seconds.
only 6
Oh, we
seconds.
didn't get through a full round.
Yeah,
Yep,
but it's been
that
more than
was
6
more than
seconds.
6 seconds ago.
we left initiative.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dre still has guidance. How about that?
Okay,
Since he
so
didn't go.
Wilbur,
I can't believe he didn't do anything since then.
Wilbur is going to run up to a couple of these guys and try to fucking strike him down.
I can't believe I rolled a nat 20 and now he's on our side.
He's gonna slash at these guys. Oh, that's not good. He rolled a nat 2 on his attack, so he's gonna like flail around a bit with his knife and try to
Yeah,
just
that's fine.
guys, but he just gets overpowered by this group of people that's in front of him as he tries to take them all down at once. It's too much for him. That's his entire turn because he had to move, and then that was two actions.
He had one of those foot knives, and he wiggled it like
Yeah.
like Will Smith.
All right, Bessie, back to you.
Okay. I'm going to... Hold on.
We already know what you're gonna do.
What am I going to do?
You're gonna throw the plate of hors d'oeuvres.
Well, she started attacking him. I'm going to throw the plate of hors d'oeuvres towards the people that Wilbur went after, and I'm going to cast telekinetic projectile.
Sweet. Good. And is it a? Yeah, roll your spell attack. At who? At the same guy?
Of the same group of that Wilbur's with.
Oh, the same.
Wait,
group.
so you're doing that as part of the telekinetic projectile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like tossing it and then telekinetic.
Are you gonna do Kratos Anthem first for the boost, or
Can I? Yeah, we'll just say that I just start singing as I'm doing it.
All right, so
Yeah.
so you do Courageous Anthem to give you a +1, right? And then yeah, go ahead and roll your telekinetic projectile.
26.
26 is a hit.
Nice.
Okay, and then. Oh, I need more d6. Or I'll just roll it twice. 5 plus 8 is 5 plus 8 is
13.
13.
Okay, cool. You hurl the tray at these guys standing in front of Wilbur, and it just goes dong dong and just bounces off of the 3 guys that are standing there and completely incapacitates them. And
Wow.
they go down.
That's what I get for questioning it.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, they go crashing into the walls, and they're out of this fight. All right, that's your turn, right? So now it's
Yep,
gonna
that would be my turn.
this guy in front of Booker is going to take a couple swings with the fist. That is a 24 on the first one.
That'll hit.
Booker's dead.
Swings is mighty fist. That's gonna do 6 points of damage.
Exactly my temporary hit points.
He's gonna swing again.
Looky
That's a
there.
nat 1. And he is going to yeah, I mean
Surrender.
he's gonna swing again. That's a 21. Does that hit?
21 will miss.
Miss. Okay, yeah. So okay, that's the end of his turn. The other one is going to. You hear the other guy that kind of is in the same similar garb as him, kind of start yelling out to the recruits. He says, "All right, men, you've been training for this. Take them all out, including the one that's a traitor." And it's going to run up for the freaking. He doesn't even see the cat. He's gonna.
Oh, so he is leaving a space that I'm threatening.
Yes, he did.
Then I will take that swing at him.
Go for it.
Nice.
And this die is fired. But that is still probably enough with how low their AC's been. That's with the bard bonus 22 to hit
That's a hit.
for 14 points of damage.
Were you clawing at him, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You claw him as he tries to run past you, and he's gonna take a swing on Drace.
Ah. Huh.
That's a 28 to
How do you
hit.
do that? It does hit. Just misses a crit.
All right, that's gonna do 6 points of damage to you. And as he gets scratched, he's gonna turn to try to take a swing at May. On a nat 2, I don't think it's gonna do it.
Nowhere close.
Luca, that's you.
That's me.
Luca, do it. Do it now. Luca, do it now.
Oh my goodness, do it now.
Luca. Ooh.
Oh, Luca.
Oh, Lukey. Oh, Luca, Luke.
Alright. I guess I will cast. I'll give Levlin Thundering Dominance.
Okay.
Get her Pratt. So that's 2 right there. Can I have her attack? Yeah, just like a straight up attack, not necessarily her Thundering Dominance attack, but attack the guy that's right next to her. on her free action.
Yeah, so you're not commanding her. You're not using like command to make her do two things, or what do you do?
No, yeah, she's just
Did you want to
guy
use
got
her free
guy got
action?
too close. Yep, guy got too close, and she's taking a swipe. And I also want to raise my shield too. So that'll be my last action for me.
Okay, cool. So she's gonna try to take a bite at this guy's legs. That's a 24. Oh no, I'm sorry. You roll, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was rolling. I'm looking at the stats. I like rolling.
I just like rolling, man. I just fucking roll.
I'm a big
She is
Disney
a
fan.
she's a plus 11. My 12 is a 23.
23 hits. Yeah.
Cool. That's
The
2d6
loins.
plus 3. Come on, baby girl. Get a good bite in. Oh, that's 2 5s. That's 13.
13 points of damage. Nice. This guy, he gets bit in the fucking leg. Yeah, both these guys are looking pretty fucked up. Drace, that's you.
Yeah, it's time. It's time for the cloud.
Oh, not the cloud.
Fucking clown.
Get him with the
Cloud.
cloud.
Fucking cloud.
There's the cloud.
It's a 20-foot burst, which I'm trying to do the math.
So you
I
pick
wanna,
a
like, try to-
intersection through 20 feet from there.
I'm trying to hit like this entire like right upper quadrant.
To be fair,
Shiny
remember what
number.
happened last time? All it did was necessarily make that part of the battlefield useless because nobody wanted to
Yeah,
be
but we're
in
not
it.
over there, which is why I'm trying to put it over there.
I know, but all
I
those
think if you
people
hit
are
that
gonna be-
square to the right of the fire, I
Fire
think
pit.
that'll go up.
Like everyone.
Yeah, the intersection,
Right?
5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10.
Basically four.
It won't hit the guy all the way in the end, though. I don't know if going one further out would be ideal.
4, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, I guess
I
I'm
don't know if it'll.
excited to see what these recruits are doing. I don't know.
Yeah, I
if they
think it
have-
would, right?
It'll hit. You can cover all those guys in the upper right.
Yeah, like that one. Like I think it's like if it's two diagonal from the fire pit, I think it hits everybody, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think if my math is correct,
Or I mean, you can
it covers that
you
whole.
can go right to the
base.
corner of the guy. You can. Yeah, you have to.
None of us.
You have to. If you on the bottom left of the right upper right. Let me just put it on the fucking screen. So it's way easier.
Yeah,
Um,
that'd be easier.
That's how you can hit all of them. If I did my
Yep.
stuff right.
That's exactly what I want.
Beauty.
So they're
It's,
all. I forget what that does.
That's
but
my
you can
whole
tell-
turn because their turn is next. They all have to start the turn in there, so that's what I want.
Not too shabby.
Nice.
And because that's my signature spell now, they all take 3d4 of, for me, ice damage.
Cool.
When they
Don't
start
roll
their
three.
turn in there, is that right?
Yes, correct. Which they're about to do.
Yeah. So it's that's your turn. So yeah, we'll go ahead and roll damage for those guys.
10 damage to all of them.
10
Fuck yeah.
damage. As in an instant, this fucking cold wipes out all of those people that are on that
That
side
is what I want.
of the room.
Bye.
That's definitely a hero point, right?
Whoa! Not now that you asked for it.
It's pretty.
I'd say yes.
It's pretty heroic.
Pretty fucking
Can't
sweet. That's
ask
exactly
for
what
a
my
hero
head.
point.
Do I get
In
a
my
hero
head,
point
it's
for basically convincing Wilbur to betray everything he knows?
No.
I'm gonna say, yeah, for getting Wilbur to betray and become an enemy
Dude,
of the
like
state.
that. That's pretty good, actually.
All right.
That
So
wasn't. Yeah, I mean, like,
all right. So okay. So we got some recruits here. Some of them are just going to move this turn.
Tuck them into the cloud.
Yeah. Just walk into the cloud.
Yeah, where everybody just fucking like burst into
Perish.
crystals. They're gonna
Don't-
just head right on over into there.
Just go over there.
Where are you?
I like throw a tennis ball in there while they chase it like a dog. Ball.
This is where you make an illusion that makes it look like you moved over into the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Attack! Attack!
Okay. So one of the groups is going to take it. The one closest to Luca is going to take some shots at Luca.
Good thing I have this buckler.
You guys have been adding +1 because you're inspired, right?
Yes.
No. I didn't need it, but yep. Thank you. I always forget.
Oh, I guess. Hold on. I guess they did get like 8 saves, Scott.
Oh, did they?
Groups. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. I think they get.
Oh, they're all
Oh, they
dead
just
now.
Not just
Yep,
automatic
do it.
damage.
Can't just put them back now.
Can't just put it back now. As
You
cool as it
don't
would be,
remember where they
but
were? Or...
it was
Fortitude?
3d4 as their with the fortitude save.
And what's your DC?
They roll individual. Hold on, where is my DC? I mean, where would that be listed? Is that 21.
All right. There was. I think you took out 5 groups.
At least.
5 or 6.
Yeah, 6 or maybe 7.
There's a lot of them.
Oh yeah, maybe it was more than that. Holy shit.
I
1,
think it was
It was
2,
7.
3, 4, 5, 6. And you rolled 10 damage, right?
yeah.
11
so-
with barb bonus? Not that matters.
Yeah, 11 with inspire. Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah, any of them that succeed are not going down. So there's 7 of them. I'll roll the first 3. The closest 3, I'll roll first.
Makes it way less cool.
I know, it sucks when you have to follow the rules.
So one of them got a nat 18. So one of them is going to succeed. The other 2 rolled a 3 and a 9, which is not enough.
They're
Two
definitely
gone.
dead.
So
Alright.
this guy's gone.
Still pretty cool. Just not quite.
This guy's gone.
Kill
It's not as
7
cool as
groups,
wiping them all out in one.
7
I'll do the
groups
next
of guys in one.
They all succeed.
God damn.
And then this is
Oh.
the captain.
Oh, no way.
It was a nat
the
19,
hell?
nat 18, and a nat 16. They add
though.
plus 11 to the fortitude.
One more, right?
And then last one is roll a 7 on the die, which is a failure.
He gone.
The rest take 5, I guess. We're just round it down.
Gosh, which one are you? This one. Sorry, they're all numbered. Alright, so they all took 5 damage.
Yeah. Maybe they'll foolishly stay in there until their next turn and then die.
Does it make anything difficult terrain or anything? Or is it
Yeah, they can't see. Hold on.
Well, and if all the other ones move, like they get to like have an action.
Yeah, they have actions, yeah.
correct? That's why I'm asking if it's difficult terrain to see if they can get out of it.
They
No,
can't
it's-
detect anything using their sense of smell, is all it says.
Not
Oh, that's
difficult terrain
concealment.
for flying creatures, but not for.
Just concealment.
And creatures in the cloud can't detect anything using their sense of smell, but they're people, so I doubt that's gonna matter.
These 3 go up to Wilbur.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fine.
These
wow.
2, 3, 4.
I know. Seriously, though, but like, yeah. The meat shield will.
Stupid rules.
These guys can't even get out of the fucking cloud.
can't find your way out of the cloud, eh?
Yeah, these guys are at the heart, so they can't get out either. Okay.
It's like I see it as like little conga lines, like they've all got hands on
Yeah.
shoulders, like, oh, just come on, man, just get us out of here.
All right, so 5 groups. No. Yeah, no. 4 groups of them are going to shoot at Wilbur.
Wilbur, duck!
No, that one will hit me.
Depending on which angle they can hit me too, I'm right
Sorry,
there.
Wilbur just
I
gets-
know, don't stop.
I misspoke.
You
They're
need to
going
stop
to.
caring for the NPC so much.
Wilbur gets a
Let him
reflex
die.
save. He's definitely taking damage. Unless he gets 2 nat 20s.
He's being riddled
might-
with bullets.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no!
Yeah, right.
Wait.
It's like that scene in Family Guy when they do like a drive-by shooting and you get shot like a billion times.
Okay, so he failed 3 times. Let's see the 4th one. He failed 4 reflex saves. He almost crit failed to like all 4 of them, but he didn't.
Wilbur, roll for
And
roll.
he didn't do anything with his foot knife.
He
Remember,
did not do anything with that foot.
he just wiggled it.
All right, so let's see. Oh wow, he's gonna take a lot of damage here.
Wilbur, I hope you're packing, buddy.
Yeah, Wilbur's down.
Oh.
Oh well.
Wilbur goes down from these shots. This guy, like I said, is gonna shoot Luca. Luca, you need to make a reflex save.
I will do such things. Let's see. Let's go digital. Come on, digital reflex save. Hey, that's a 19 on the dice. It's a 30 altogether.
A 30 is a critical success. So yeah, you as they go to take shots at you, you just like move out of the way swiftly.
It's okay. Call me Neo.
And a lot of these recruits are just like they can't get they're not a good enough shot to take shots from where they are. Except for this group of the bottom who's gonna shoot it. May you need to make a reflex save as well.
Okay. That's a 21.
21 is a save. You're gonna take half damage of these
Okay.
shots. Half damage will be 8 points of damage. I'm sorry. Not 8. 6. You take 6 points of damage. Sorry, I added the wrong thing.
No problem.
6 points of damage. That is the recruit's turn. Booker, back to you.
All right. Well, it'd be a lot easier to kill the one that I'm somewhat flanking. I'd really want to go for the guy that called us out in the first place.
Yeah.
So I'm going to intimidate him first.
Okay.
I'm going to flash my claws, the big old evil looking smile, and you should have stayed quiet.
Go ahead and roll.
That's a... where's my 18 versus his will DC.
His will. Yeah, his will is 18 actually, so you beat it. So
Okay. So he's frightened 1, which means all of his stuff will go down by 1.
yep. Cool. So he's
And-
like he's shivering a little bit. As he hasn't seen
And now I'm
claws.
going to double slice him. I'm going to do the double slice 2 actions to do 2 attacks at full attack full multiple attack.
Okay.
And it's combined into 1 hit.
Cool.
So with the bard bonus, that is 2. That's a 20 and a 28.
20. They both hit.
All right. I don't. Does the 28 crit with the frightened or?
No. With the frightened. Does he take a -1 to his AC?
Ace? Yes, he does.
Oh, then that crits.
There we go. So that's 7, 11. Doubled is 22. Wait, no. 7,
Yeah.
11, 12, 24. Plus
So
3,
did.
7, 8. That's 32 points of damage. Plus, he would be slowed if he is still somehow alive, eventually.
You can explain what happens as you take this guy down.
Kind of what I was doing with Wilbur with the shoulder thing. I take both of my hands, grab his shoulders, and then I just start rending him to the point, just rip it down his chest, and he will fall over from there. The shock will kill him first.
Shit. Okay. as he
Tore this man's
falls-
chest off?
Close. I almost tore him in 3, but that's.
Remind me not
Alright.
to fuck with May too much.
I'll take a
I
quick,
literally
look
looked
at
at you, and I
claw.
think we said the same thing at the same exact time. Remind me not to stop fucking with May.
Wilbur is going to make a death save. Okay. Bessie, that's your turn.
Yeah. Good old brother.
Aww. I believe
Life after
I
life.
do declare I'm gonna cast Electric Art
Okay.
on the two groups that are that just came out of the cloud.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Are you doing Anthem to boost your damage, or are you doing something else for your third action?
I guess
Really?
I'll
Only
cast
that
Anthem
one.
again so that everyone has a +1.
Sweet.
Take +1.
Electric Arc just happens and then I just roll damage, right?
They have to make saves. But yeah, you'll just roll
What's the
damage.
save on electric art?
It's reflex. Versus
Yeah,
physical.
basic reflex save.
Reflex save. Okay. And then the two that are out of the cloud.
Yeah, yeah, the two that are out of the cloud.
What's your DC? 21 also?
You're gonna die.
My DC?
Your
It's 21.
reflex.
Icicles.
Alright, so
My DC is 21.
reflex, right?
Yep.
They both succeed.
So they'll take half.
So it was 12 damage.
12 damage, half to 6.
Yep.
That is still enough to take down those two groups.
Yeah.
Nice.
Half damage.
No.
Because they already had some damage from before.
Bring them down, guys. Bring them
Yep,
down.
you still have an action left, right? Oh no, you use all your actions.
Nope.
To plus
No,
one.
I used Courageous Anthem.
Okay, cool.
Here.
It is the last remaining big guy's turn. He is going to try to kick this cat off of him that just bit him.
Can I kick this cat?
Not kick
Can I
that
kick
cat.
this cat?
Okay.
You may not. You do not have my permission.
He's gonna do that. That's a 27 to kick the cat.
You're a cat? Oh my god, what a.
Why would you? Dude, you just like. If you were trying to piss me off.
You just kicked a cat? Who kicks a cat, honestly?
That's 7 points of damage to Levlin.
Jesus Christ. Does Levlin have the same amount of HP as me? Is that what that is? No. It has 44 though.
Just for fun.
Alright.
Pretty good.
That's not too funny.
Wait, when Fish saw his cat again, was he angry? Was he happy? Did
We
he care?
didn't even talk about
Didn't
that
even talk about
because I know.
If you want to
I was
cut
thinking
out of the
about it.
scene and back to the hut, we can.
I was thinking about it, saying Levlin was not a fan.
He's gonna try to take another swing at May, who just killed his buddy. That is a 9 to hit.
Big brute buddy.
In fear.
Don't worry, he'll join him soon.
He's going to run.
Oh, that'll do it.
So you can roll another attack of opportunity on
He's
him.
gonna run.
That's
He's gonna get behind
a
these guys.
25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Not the greatest. 8 points of damage.
8. Okay, as you hit him as he runs back, and he's kind of pleading with the other recruits. It's like, take him down! He's very hurt.
What a pain.
At this point as he runs past. Luca, it's back to you.
Brute.
Yeah.
Big brute of a man.
Oh, Lukey Dookie.
Okie dokie. Alright, so I got a question.
Yep.
So Levlin I can use to basically catch someone flat-footed if they're. so I mean, it works in like a different way, I guess. I don't know exactly, but obviously, if I'm flanking somebody with Levlin, flat-footed, but like if I put her in a position, so this is what I'm thinking. I want to use dive and breach, but if I put her in a position to where she'd be flanking from where I pop up, would that count for my dive and breach as having somebody flat-footed?
I'm sorry. Explain that one more time to me.
Okay, so dive and breach is basically I'm diving into the ground as if it were a pool of water, and I will be popping up somewhere within 40 feet. So if I put Levlin behind somebody where I pop up, will there be like an advantage on the attack?
Well,
basically?
the dive and breach doesn't have
Reflex
a roll attack, so it's just a save. So
Oh, okay.
so flat-footed wouldn't matter.
Okay, wouldn't matter. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily matter. Okay. Either way, I guess I'll do it anyway, just to have Levlin over there with me. But where I want to dive and breach is 5 to the left, in between.
What? To the left.
Hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
And a 5-foot emanation is just everybody directly around my square, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So
there's
there's
3 groups of people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And I want Levlin to be underneath me too.
With me flanking this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of. Yep. Right there. But either way, I'm popping up in that little spot right there.
All right. Cool. And that's a basic reflex save.
Yeah.
And so there's 3 groups that will roll. All 3.
When I dove into the floor that just looked like floor, and you all were like, "What the fuck is he doing?" He just made this noise, and I just did like a perfect dive, swan dive right into the floor.
Okay. I got 2 successes and 1 fail.
Cool. I'll take a fail.
I'm gonna say the guy closest to the rest of the group failed.
Alrighty.
The guy on the right.
Let's do real dice here. 3d10. Bloop. 8, 6, 2, 16.
+1.
Plus 1. Yeah.
Yeah, 16 damage to all 3 of them, right?
17. Yeah.
17.
2 over half.
It doesn't matter. It takes them all down.
Bing, bang,
Nice.
boom.
Even at half damage. Where's this guy? What number are you? Fuck. 3. Too many numbers. Okay. Alright. That's it for them. And do you have any actions left? Or no, because you moved level.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So it's back to Drace.
How does a 15-foot cone work? Does it just go straight out ahead and then across? Like 3
Pretty much.
spaces?
Well, actually, Levlin's move, I could just say, was free. And can I just raise a shield
Yeah,
again?
yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Like if I moved kind of between Wilbur's corpse and the other guy, me. I hit all 3 of those guys at the angle there with a 15-foot cone.
I think that should work. Yeah.
15-foot cone. Yeah, it would hit. No, you could hit all 3
Yeah.
of those groups if you stood next to.
I think I have to move first there, right? Yeah, if I stand like right there. Yeah. I'm gonna attempt a chilling spray on all 3 of them. They get a reflex save.
Another reflex save.
This one's
We're
only
all testing
2d4.
these people's fucking. We came with our little hammers today,
Yeah.
testing these people's reflexes.
That's the reflex.
Let's see. All right, so green's left, yellow's middle, blue's right.
There's nothing like taking out a bunch of groups of guys to make you feel really powerful. I'm just...
I need a whole bunch of jobbers.
3 fails. They all failed.
These people were so
Oh, yeah.
green. Like they are children. They're like 16 years old.
They are young.
Recruit school.
There's a lot of
They all
dead.
failed, but I also failed. I only rolled 3 total damage.
3 damage. Okay, so they all take 3 damage. Still something.
4 damage. Bard bonus.
Oh yeah, 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, so they all took 4. All right, great.
Now my
It
turn.
is the recruit's turn. You gotta roll damage for the guys that are in the cloud still.
Yeah. 2 that are in the cloud, so they take 6 more damage.
Yep, they're down. They only had 5 left. So
They still would have to save though.
I'm sorry, they only have 3. They only have 3 left. I'm sorry, they only have 3 because they took 5 already, right? So even with a save,
Yeah,
they
so
would
then-
fail.
Unless they crit.
Also was crit.
Succeed.
Unless they crit. Okay, let's see if they fucking crit. What kind of save is
Yeah,
it?
you gotta give them that chance.
Fortitude, I think it was.
Yep.
Fortitude.
Good.
They do have good fortitude.
Test these ones. Fortitude.
One of them saves, the other one failed. So they both they all get there.
Yeah, they still die. Yeah, it wasn't crit.
So they perish.
Still ended up getting all of them except for like 2, I guess.
All right, so it is these recruits' turns. Let's see. This one is gonna be so close to. This one is gonna turn towards Luca. This one is going to. Number you gun. Number 2. That one's staying.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Range. I think that's good range. Okay. So I need Luca, Grace, and May to all make reflex saves.
Let's see.
That's an 18.
18
Who?
is a success. Luca, Drace, and May.
Okay, I didn't think I heard anything, but I just want to make sure.
10?
Then
Ooh. Dirty 20.
Alright, so the 18 and 20 are both success. So you'll take half of this damage.
I also have my shield up.
Okay, so you can expend that if you want to take less damage.
Yeah, let's do that.
So let's
How much am I taking?
That guy had to move, so that's good. There's a lot of recruits, guys. So that is Luca. The first hit for you is 14, half to 7. And then the second guy is 16, half to 8.
Jesus, I'm gonna be dead. That's how much damage they're dealing.
You'll be fine.
May Booker.
Mine's not getting halved.
I got some healing.
16 half to 8 for you. And then
Okay.
Grace for you. They did not move. That is. The first one is 17 damage.
Ah,
The second one is 17 damage.
So 12 altogether then.
is that
No,
it?
16.
No, he failed.
He failed. He failed the
He
save.
takes full damage.
Oh,
I try 34.
want to use that hero point?
What?
To reroll your
reroll
save.
Roll save if you want.
So you only take 17 damage.
I can't do that now. That ship has sailed.
Yeah, his ship
Oh.
has sailed. If we're being fair about it.
Yeah, I know. Scott did just give you one last little out though. He's like,
I can't wait to hear what the damage is and then decide to use my hero point.
How exactly does the buckler work? I mean the shield work, please, because
Is
I
it-
don't use it very often.
Is it a shield or is it the spell?
It's a
It's-
physical shield.
What kind of shield is it?
Buckler, HP 6. I don't know what the BT is, but 3 and hardness
Okay.
3.
So it'll absorb 3 points of damage, and then you and the shield take the remaining portion. Since it's going to be at least 6 more than that, the buckler is going to explode.
The buckler's gone forever.
Correct. I
Okay.
mean, it's going to be destroyed. You can get it fixed at some point,
Yeah, it
but
can
it
be
is
fixed at
technically
some point.
destroyed. It is broken.
Okay, so it took 3 points of damage off completely, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's down to 12. How exactly does the rest of the and that's basically just it. It took 3 points of damage.
It takes
what
3
is-
points of damage, then both of you take the remaining 2. So both you and the buckler both take 12. The buckler only has 2 points.
Okay. Okay.
That's
So
why.
it
That's why it
basically
broke.
just
That's why it broke. Yeah.
took 3 off. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right.
In this moment, you hear some footsteps coming from the corner office.
Hey.
As you see the doors swing open and a large bearded man pops out. He's in like a suit, but his pants are like more baggy, and he's got a short jacket, and it's kind of tucked into like a utility belt he's wearing. He walks out, and he's got a pair of hatchets in his hands, and he says, as he's walking out, he walks out slowly, "Well, well, well. Look who decided to crash the party. You Bygone sons of bitches got a bit of a death wish, don't you? Strolling into my lodge like you own the place. You know, I've seen a lot of sorry excuses for rebels in my time, but you lot take the cake. Waltz in here, sprinkle a little bit of magic dust. You think the world's gonna bend to your will. Well, here's the thing. You sanctimonious little shits. I don't give a damn about your hocus pocus. Here's how it's gonna go. You're either gonna turn tail and fuck off back to whatever shithole you crawled out of, or I'm gonna put you in a cage like that cunt Jeffrey. And trust me, the only magic trick you'll be pulling is disappearing 6 feet under. So who wants to go first?"
Wait, you're gonna put us in a cage and put us 6 feet under? Which one are you gonna do?
You-
You're talking to
What is-
No, really, like choose your your end goal here, man.
Listen, I didn't proofread that. Okay.
It was pretty good. You really dropped some bombs in there. Let me tell you.
I think that's what we're gonna call it
I'm
tonight,
assuming-
though.
assuming-
Oh.
I'm
No,
assuming this is heart, right?
Bessie
I-
is
I-
like
I presume.
Bessie
We're not
is
gonna-
like enraged that the shit he said about Jeffrey and us, and
Yeah, we're not gonna start the battle with heart at 10:45.
Oh man.
And also more like General Fart.
It leaves for a great cliffhanger, but god damn it, I want to kill him so bad.
I mean, I just drank a very large soda with caffeine so that I could stay up late. But
Hey man, I'll stay up too, but
It's
if Mike's a
Ritz.
pussy, Mike's a pussy.
you didn't even
Yeah,
say
like,
anything.
I'm the one who said it. We're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
But you guys are in the midst of this harrowing fight. A lot of
I was hoping we
the
get killed.
recruits taken down. Some left. And a big
They
bad
definitely
guy.
do some damage.
We just go walk into that cloud right now.
All right. Well, hope you guys had fun.
It's been great. Thank you again.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Only feel-
Yeah.
You better get Wilbur up, Drace. You're standing right next to him, man. Like you're gonna pick
Yeah,
him
you
up
can
off
leave
the
I'm
him.
almost dead myself. I don't care about Wilbur.
Use it. Literally pick him up off the ground and use him as a meat shield.
I could do that. Definitely do that.
I think you can at least get one use out of him.
I'm at 13. How much hardness does he have? May?
He's riddled with bullets at the moment.
I mean, he's still a meat shield. I mean, those bullets aren't going to be getting through as well as they would like a shield. So, I still cannot
I
believe that
figured
Amy would
anyone
not let me
knows
kill
that.
Wilbur.
She did not allow, and then rolled a freaking nat 20 just to really.
I
rub
was
it in
waiting
your face.
3 sessions to rip that little shit in half,
I know.
and you denied me that.
All of a sudden,
He was
like I
comfortable.
didn't realize how you actually were going to do that. Definitely, and then I was like, all of a sudden, I was like, we saw the glint in your eye, and I was like, oh my god, you are going to absolutely destroy Wilbur.
I almost killed him after he surrendered out of there. I still have a 50-50 shot of killing him if he survives out of this, but we'll see how that goes. But it's
He took a lot of shots for us, to be honest. Like, all those hits would have hit us instead.
correct,
did
and
take-
that's why he
wasn't-
might get to live through this if he lives. Maybe.
My
Fucking
next
me.
move was going to be to toss, like to give him a lesser healing potion that I got from Junebug, but after what Hart said, my attention is fully on him now.
So we'll just let him bleed out then.
I don't know.
Drace is standing right there. I don't think he can do anything.
That's for sure.
I mean, if he dies with all the other ones, he won't. His treason isn't gonna affect him or his family or anything, so I'll be fine. He'll look like every other one of the guys we just killed.
I'm
You'll
at
have to ask
13.
me on his third death saving throw. Maybe I'll give him a little.
Who's up? Where were we at in initiative? Like, what just happened?
That was
We're at the
just
top now.
at the top.
Hart goes after Booker.
Yep.
We just come in, just get right to initiative. That bastard.
I mean, I rolled it for him. That's where he landed.
Freaking Hart.
He just gets to waltz on in here and start fighting. What a dickhead.
Fighting.
He could have come out earlier, and it would have really been trouble.
That's true.
But
We got to take some recruits down first.
I'll
Yeah,
take
sure,
down the
take
other
it.
brute when we start the other one, and then we can focus on him.
Is what's this on the bottom left? Is that open or is
that's
that
outside.
Like another room?
That's outside.
That's outside. Okay, good to know. They
I'm
got a
gonna go
little
into my
patio
room.
chair.
Yeah, it's like the outside. That's where the forest area is. On the side.
Do I have immunity if I go into my own cloud?
No.
Do you have any cold resistance?
You
Actually, I'm
might
not-
get it later. I don't know what level though.
Oh, you do have resistance. You
Yeah,
have cold
even if I
resistance.
do, it's
You
I
have
think I have
cold.
some, right?
You have cold too, so that'll save you a little bit if you're still gonna roll damage.
Oh, that
Yeah.
reminds me. My books came in
Where's that
today,
at?
so the remastered Sorcerer is out. I don't remember everything they changed out of it there, but I think that they added some things to it.
Nice.
Where does it say your resistance is in defense? Oh yeah, I
I'm
have
on
cold
defense,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys.
Well,
Well,
does that mean like literally 2 damage of cold resistance? Is that what cold 2 means?
Yeah, it means that you'll ignore 2 points.
Okay, gotcha. So it's a literal 2.
Yes.
Got it.
Thanks
Super
again for
fun.
inviting me.
Our next one is the 19th on Monday. Like not this coming Monday, but the following Monday.
I
Sounds
think so,
right.
yeah.
That's what I have on my calendar. So
sweet.
And then
Alright.
next week we're doing Society on which day?
Tuesday, right?
Tuesday? Yeah.
I am
Tuesday the 13th,
skipping
that's what I have.
trivia,
Yeah.
So it better be good.
so better be good.
Great.
Better be good.
Probably.
There better be
Hopefully.
a delicious lasagna, is what Nick said.
Listen, man, I don't go for the lasagna, but I definitely, the lasagna keeps me there. That's for sure. All right, guys,
Or we
that
can
was a
do
great
that
time.
Tuesday.
As
Alright.
always.
It's been fun. Have a good night,
Have a
everyone.
good evening, everyone.